the top of the wedding cake at a gay wedding? On Will and Grace? No?
Yeah, the talking groom on the cake.
All right, I tell you what I'm going to do. And I don't even know why I'm going to do this,
because he never appreciates it anyway.
I know. I got him an acting job, and he didn't appreciate that. But I'll talk to some people. I know the head of show business, and I'm going to ask him, all right?
You know the absolute top guy?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know two of the top guys.
Yeah, they're both gay, too.
Well, he doesn't want to be on any gay shows. I understand. All right, I'll get to work on it, okay?
Yeah, the show Las Vegas.
Yes?
Since season number 1, they have a regular cast member who's in a wheelchair.
So they don't need you.
No, forget them. They already got a wheelchair guy.
Also, the guy that's the medical examiner on the original CSI, he's a double amputee.
Yeah. There's room for you in Hollywood. I just got to find the right fit.
He runs an acting school in real life.
The thing that threw me is you don't want to be on Will and Grace. I had an inside lead there. Now I got to cross it off.
Are you taking acting lessons?
No.
No,
I'm a natural.
Listen
to my delivery. What do you think I need?
How do you expect to get all these parts?
I don't even think he could memorize lines.
No.
I did the lines just perfectly on American Dream.
You had 2 lines.
Yeah, they gave you 2 lines. I'm talking about if you had to do like a Shakespearean thing.
I had 3. They cut 1.
Well, what if you were one of those lawyers on one of those Law and Order shows? You couldn't do that kind of dialogue.
No, because I know medical dialogue better than...
Oh, okay. Then legal dialogue. Legal jargon is tough.
All right, I got to go. I know what you want. You don't want Smallville. You don't want Will and Grace.
And Smallville, he would be perfect for.
Well, they contacted me from Smallville. They wanted him to play Prune Man. You know?
Would you play Prune Man?
No.
No.
I don't. I'd also be a correspondent for either Extra or Access Hollywood.
Oh, really?
What would he be?
A correspondent for Extra or Access Hollywood.
All right. Would you be a beekeeper?
No.
No. All right.
What's that have to do with it?
I don't know.
Why won't you take acting lessons?
You won't play a beekeeper? A man who keeps bees?
What about a beehive?
On what?
Anything.
On,
Will and Grace.
Will and Grace.
A gay beekeeper.
Would you play a straight beekeeper on Will and Grace?
Oh, no.
All right.
Oh, that's not a no.
Would you play a bee? An actual bee?
I think you can remember that dialogue.
Go like this.
No.
All right. I'll look into it, Eric. I won't forget about you.
Okay, thank you.
You're going to get him another part?
No.
Why
How am I going to get him a part? I'm busy getting Artie a part.
Oh, God.
I should have thought of him for my film.
I know. Why don't you put him in? I would have gotten to see that.
Gay midget on the team, on the softball team.
Oh, that would have been great.
He won't play a gay midget.
You know, we shouldn't tell him he's gay.
Because, don't tell him his character's gay till afterwards.
Exactly. We just add it around to make him
like
gay.
In a locker room, you believe that midget's gay?
He doesn't know what everybody's saying.
The entire time, he just thinks he's playing a straight guy, and every other one is like, whoa, that guy's gay.
Why don't you shoot a sequel to your movie and never tell him he's a gay character?
One more day of shooting, Artie.
And then have him show up at the
Queer
premiere.
League.
And have him show up at the premiere and he realizes his character is gay.
Hey, what's up with the editing?
He told me I was straight.
He never proposed himself for your movie.
Hey, I saw, like every other part of this guy's going, hey, I saw Eric making out with a guy.
Hello.
Hi, is this Eric?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Eric. It's Diane calling from Scott Silverman's office at DreamWorks Studio.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second, Eric. I'm going to transfer you.
Eric. He's like, okay.
Does he not question this for a second? He really thinks studios are going to be calling.
Well, Gary called him first and said they're looking for you. Can I give him your number? So we had the whole thing orchestrated.
Right.
And Gary was in on it, and it was a whole thing.
It wasn't like he was cold called by Steven Spielberg.
He never gets excited either. It's about to be in a major film.
Yes.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good.
I happen to be a big fan of the show, and I hear you a lot, and we're working on some projects, so I'm pretty excited to speak to you.
Okay.
Right now, we're casting for The Wizard of Oz. I understand that you are a midget. That's what they call you on the show, correct? Eric the Midget?
No, I'm 3'5", so I would be categorized as a little person.
Okay, great. Can you sing?
A little.
Good. Have you ever seen The Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
Eric's smart. You know, they always say in show business, whatever they ask you if you can do, say you can do.
Yes, yeah, I sing.
Great. We want you to be one of the Lollipop Kids.
Okay.
So let's give that a shot. We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild. Go ahead, give that a try.
We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild.
Excellent.
Can you dunk a basketball?
Yes. Depends on how high the rim is.
He does sound like those...
the Guild kids.
He does. He's got the thing. And I think the original Guild kids, they had to use an effect on their voice, but not with Eric.
Excellent. And in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
And in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Lollipop Land.
Munchkin Land.
Or Munchkin Land.
And then it goes, tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la, tra-la-la.
Listen, you got to get with it. You're falling behind here.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
You're tripping all over yourself here. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
All right, excellent. I have your phone number. I'm going to pass this by to Mr. Spielberg myself, okay? How about during the credits, would you mind, and this is going to be really cute for the movie, how about Eric the Munchkin?
All right.
Okay, let me just get down some of your basic information for the costumes and the outfits, okay? What is your height?
3'5".
Great. Just do me a favor. Take off your pants.
Huh? Why do you need to know this?
For the costume. Just tell me when your pants are off.
Okay.
Reach down between your legs, grab your crotch, and give me the size. Would you be willing to have us shave you?
No.
If you want to get into big pictures, sometimes you have to make a few sacrifices.
No.
Squeeze your ass for me. I just need to know if they're tight or loose for the tights. That's all. And then we're done. Please.
Tight.
Yeah. The tight buttocks?
Yes.
Okay, if you give them a squeeze, explain the squeezing. What does it feel like in your hand? So I get it. Is it like provolone or is it like cottage cheese?
Provolone.
Yeah, provolone.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm getting worked up here. Okay, hold on. How often do you pleasure yourself? Oh.
You sound like you're enjoying it too much.
I'm not enjoying this at all. Just please tell me. Please. This is it. You're going to get the big part.
I'm not answering.
What? Just give me a number, anything. Just tell me how you do it. Come on, you're a lollipop kid. Let's go.
No.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Too late.
Oh.
Sounds like he's done.
I'm outie.
He's
like that.
too much.
Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Hello?
Let's go to a guy who always delivers.
Yeah. Eric, hi.
Good morning.
Isn't he amazing? Like you expect somebody to say so. You say, "Hey, Eric the Midget," he's been on hold for a while. You expect, and he's just like this. And then you're like, "Well,"
You expect him to be shot out of a cannon.
I mean, you're waiting for him to say something.
What?
I mean,
And for a guy who was swearing off the show and never calling, now he's calling all the time.
I'm like, Eric the Midget, how are you?
How come we can't have a nice hello, how?
stand for it anymore. Still big beak.
Christy.
Hello, Eric? Hello, Eric. Hello. Eric.
Hello, Frisco.
Howard, this is Eric.
Eric, I'm done. Eric.
Are you done yet?
Hello? Eric, are you there? Hello? Have a chat.
You there?
I don't know, Eric.
Eric, what's going on?
I'm here if you let me get over.
Are you done yet?
If you let me.
All right, let him talk. Yeah, go ahead. What can we do for you, Eric?
I was just calling to, wondering if you got the messages that I left over the weekend.
Oh, did you have messages over the weekend from Eric?
My favorite message, I haven't heard the ones over the weekend because there's so many, different messages that come in, but my favorite message from Eric is the one where it's a long, rambling message about which shows would be acceptable for him to act on. That's my favorite of all time.
Definitely not Will and Grace.
Have you reconsidered Will and Grace? Because I did hear from them. They wanted to have you on in the worst way to play a gay midget.
Right.
But if you won't do it, then I'm just going to tell them no.
Are you interested?
Not at all.
I guess it's still no.
He's no homo.
He's got some integrity.
Yeah.
So what can we do for you today? No, we didn't hear your messages yet.
Yesterday was a much better Monday than the Monday last week. When I got, I got prank called on Monday this week. No prank called, and someone I talked to that's heard me on the air said they like
Oh, yeah. Do you want to hear any of his, I'm not going to play all his prank phone calls and stuff now.
I don't know what he's carrying on about.
Yeah, what's the matter, Eric? You're saying this week's better?
This Monday was better than the previous Monday because that Monday. Something about Monday. Tuesday, Thursday. Tuesday was only half as good as Wednesday, which was almost as great as Sunday. 4/10 of Thursday was better than the whole of Friday. It would take 3 Mondays to equal 1 Friday, but not as good as 15. What are you saying about Monday?
Rainy days and
I
Mondays.
was saying that
Get me down.
So what are you saying about Monday?
yesterday I was complimented by someone I talked to.
Can't trust that day.
Will you let me speak?
Goodbye, about Monday.
Ruby Tuesday. Who can
Artie.
hang a name on-
Artie,
I'm sorry, Eric.
shut your mouth for a minute.
Chill out.
Hey, Eric, you're going to want to listen to this chick coming up next. She did a midget gangbang.
Well, good for her.
Thank God it's Friday.
No, seriously, what are you saying about Monday? I didn't understand.
I'm saying yesterday I was complimented by someone I was talking to about the way I handle myself on the show with you guys, where I don't, I don't agree to do the stuff that you ask me to do. That's, that's
Saturday night.
Artie,
Complimented
shut up.
the other day by someone who said that I handled Monday better than last Monday.
S-A-T-U-R.
This Monday was better than last Monday, but worse than Monday, October 5th, 2003.
I'm just saying, yeah, he evaluates what, he
Right.
judges Mondays. Monday this week was better than last Monday? What happened last Monday to make it so
Shut
bad?
up, Robin. Tuesday's gone with the wind.
Shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up. Every big-nosed jackass told his half-fish shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up. Every big-nosed jackass told his half-fish shut the f*** up. Hello, Gary. I'm leaving this message because Howard's message box was full, and I want to make sure that he hears as clear as a bell. He is such brain big big-nosed jackass that needs to stop saying bad things about American Idol. And instead, shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up.
I like that.
That's the greatest song.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, want me to play that tape where you're into some gay bondage?
Yeah.
No.
Rules are, I'm in charge. You're mine now. Understand that?
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have some fun with you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Whose boy are you now, huh?
I'm not answering that question.
That's right. You're my boy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yes.
Huh?
Knock it off.
Yeah, that's it. Choke on it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So use your teeth. I said suck my I didn't say chew on it, right?
Yes.
Now do it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a good scene for you.
I want to ask you, do you have any respect for me at all?
Of course we do.
Of course I have respect for
Of
you.
course we do.
Kidding me? I wouldn't put you on the show if I didn't have respect for you.
Then if you did, you would listen to me when I say, no, I don't want crap like that played.
Oh, no, we can't do
No,
that.
that I can't. I can't respect that. I can't respect you that much. All right, I got to go, Eric.
It's too funny.
No. I got other calls to take. I got a woman coming in who did a midget gangbang.
And call us tomorrow and tell us how this Tuesday was.
Yeah. Compared to the last 3 Tuesdays.
You can read it in the Sunday paper.
My best Tuesday was in 2000.
No, I said that I was going to the Idol concert.
Want to hear my rap on going to the American Idol concert?
Are you going to this new one?
Yes, it's at a venue that you know the owner of the venue.
We
I was
do.
wondering if you could talk to him to see if he could get me backstage.
Oh, you need a favor.
I love him because it's just crazy what goes on here.
You're 3 feet tall and you're in a wheelchair. They're going to let you go anywhere you
Yeah,
want.
they roll out the red carpet for you anyway.
All you have to do is say, I want to go back and meet the idols. And I'm telling you, dude, the way you look, you're going to get right in.
You're rolling political correctness.
I've been to Kelly's concert and the other Idol concert and haven't been backstage once.
Did you walk? Did you go up to? Did you wheel up to the side of the stage and go, "Hey, I want to get in and see Kelly"? Who's the guy promoting the concert?
It's George Maloof's Arco Arena.
Oh, the Maloof brothers.
I not only want to meet with them for that, but because, Maloof owns a hotel.
All right. If the Maloof brothers are listening, let Eric the Midget in backstage so he can harass the.
But
American
Eric
Idol.
doesn't even ask. He expects somebody to come out and just say, "Oh, okay, Eric, it's time for you to go backstage."
Dude,
Chop, chop.
If you just wheel over to the side of the stage, they're going to let you back there.
How come you don't like us and you can ask us for anything, but the people you like you can't ask?
Right.
I don't know.
All right, hey, I got to go, Eric. You'll get in, okay? Just
I would like you guys better if you would stop making fun of me.
okay.
Oh, well,
That ain't going to happen.
we're never going to be liked by you then.
You're too easy a target for us. We love you, man. Don't worry about it.
We do.
You're just
Yeah.
funny. I got to go. I got a million things to do.
The fact that I don't give in to your things that you ask me to do, that to me separates.
Yesterday he was calling. He was all excited that you share a birthday with Hulk Hogan.
Oh, my goodness.
He was like, that was like big news to him.
Wow.
That's a Richard just a couple hours ago.
What is he? Yeah, he's mumbling under us. I don't know what he's saying.
I'm mumbling.
Leave me alone.
Sorry.
I'm just afraid if he goes to the American Idol concert tonight and he rolls up to the side of the stage, they'll pack him away with the equipment.
Not till the 21st.
Hey, put this amp in here.
Hey, I'm not a microphone.
Hey, it's a talking amp.
Put me back.
So on Sunday,
I'm not a wah-wah pedal.
This is a bad Tuesday.
They think I'm a wah-wah pedal again.
Eric, I got to go, man. Don't worry.
All right.
Good luck at the American Idol concert. I'm sure the Maloof brothers will let you backstage.
It's on Sunday the 21st.
Okay. Who's your favorite idol?
Carrie Underwood and Kelly Clarkson.
Okay.
Wow.
And Diana DeGarmo.
Diana DeGarmo.
Always got to throw her in.
And the big fat black guy. Ruben Stoddard. I'm not a tambourine. Put me down.
Mr. Tambourine Man.
Okay, Eric, I got to go, man.
All right.
Later.
Bye.
He's a good guy.
He is.
Yeah.
He always delivers.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, you're on. Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Good morning. I was just calling to see if you had heard from the Maloof settle.
Oh, my goodness. Eric, really?
Yeah, Eric called me yesterday. He said that he needs to be backstage at the American Idol concert coming up, and the Maloof brothers, I guess, are having the concert in Vegas.
It's at their facility.
No, not in Vegas. At the Arco Arena in Sacramento.
Oh. So the Maloof brothers own. He wants me to get in touch with them to make sure that he can get backstage. I told you, you're in a wheelchair. You're a midget. They're never going to refuse you backstage. So all you got to do is
midget.
All you got to do is wheel right over to the side of the stage, and I guarantee you they'll let you go back. You're handicapped.
The only thing you're missing is if you were like a minority midget. Then forget about it.
Right.
A minority midget.
Yeah. I mean, you
Midget isn't a minority enough.
You're
right.
a little white
Howard.
midget. Yeah.
Howard, my tickets are too far away from the stage. We got way up in the nosebleed.
Wait, Dad. Way up in the nosebleeds.
Must talk more. Can't breathe.
Sounds like
I'm Commander Pike.
he's being strangled when he talks to us.
Eric, but welcome to the real world, man.
Wait, but hold on, Eric. Have you ever been to a concert or any event at all ever in your life?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So a wheel.
And
They have
the
a section.
The only concert that I've ever gotten backstage to meet the performer is Leanne Rhymes.
Okay, but every concert or any sporting event or anything has a section for wheelchairs that is right up front.
Unfortunately, we didn't call soon enough to get those tickets.
What do you mean?
Already sold.
He's got
said-
regular tickets.
Yeah. Did you hear? Eric, when I was in a wheelchair in Vegas for drunk, I got all over the place.
All right, would you do me a favor,
Easy
Gary?
access.
Sure. Ask the Maloof brothers if he can go backstage.
Okay, Eric. When is the concert?
It's on Sunday the 21st of this month.
Okay, I will call George Maloof and work it out for you.
The reasons why is I also would like to meet the Maloofs because I'd like to talk to them about the hotel business.
Oh, my God. Now we got to arrange a business meeting for you?
I need to take a power meeting with the Maloofs.
I've got 2 words for you, Mr. Maloof. Gambling casino.
Hey, Eric, I know you've had a rough life and everything, but did it ever occur to you, like, people don't care? Like, the Maloof brothers really don't want to talk business with you?
No.
It never occurred to him.
Hey, do you have any other? Do you have any ideas about the hotel business that?
Yes, I would like to lower all the sinks and toilets.
Can you let Gary
Any bar.
talk, please?
What?
Gary's trying to ask me a question. Let him ask.
All right, okay, I'll shut up.
No, what are the? You obviously have some new ideas to bring to the hotel and gaming. What are those ideas, Eric?
Well, I would just like to work for their casino, and also I do
What could you do? You going to be a dealer?
No. I have this certificate in a hotel restaurant manager.
You're supposed to hit on... Sir, you don't hit on 20.
You just see cards getting thrown up to the table.
You like to double down.
Hey, down there.
Where are those cards coming from?
Wait a second. George Maloof is on the phone. Yes, George.
Yeah, hey, Howard. I happen to be in New York, and I hear Eric the Midget. Eric, nice to make your acquaintance.
Hello.
Yeah, listen, I'm not bringing your little midget ass back there because you'll bum out to everybody, you disgusting midget.
You'll bum out all the American Idols? That's not George Maloof. Don't worry, Eric. I'll get you.
Mr. Maloof showing off the charm.
So you want to manage one of his hotels?
Well, I wouldn't expect to start that high right off the bat.
Really? I don't expect to start off high.
You'll be like Donald Stump.
I went to meet Donald Trump.
Seriously, you want a job with the Maloofs running one of their hotels?
Oh, I have some knowledge of how the hotel business works.
The Stump Marina.
Wait a second. I think he went to... Did you go to college for hotel management, Eric? Something like that?
I did a correspondence course.
Right, he has a certificate.
Yeah.
He could also draw Bambi.
He's waving that certificate around.
You've got what any crackhead could get who's walking by the school.
I have the same degree as crackheads. Mr. Maloof.
All right, I'm going to hook you up, pal.
Wait a minute. I want to know what job does he think he should start at, then?
I want to be a poker chip.
Oh.
I went to be the concierge.
A coaster.
Hey, what do you want? Tell me what you want to be, and I'll talk to Mr. Maloof.
A concierge or a desk clerk.
Oh, my goodness.
Can I help you?
Would you like some ice sent to your room?
All right, I'll check it out, and I'll ask Maloof if you can get backstage.
In the hotel business, Howard, you usually have to be able to move around, move from state to state. And
hire handicap
different locations.
I have a power chair for that.
No, I didn't mean just move around the hotel. Are you going to move to another country?
Are you willing to relocate?
Yeah.
On my power chair.
What powers does your chair?
Makes me invisible. Notice no one ever looks at me.
I can fly.
Hey, dude, I'll hook you up.
Would you like
the other reason why I want to meet with him and also the American Idols is I met a guy that has a 12-year-old daughter that's trying to start out in the country music business, and I said that if I could get backstage and meet with the Idols, I'd give them her CD.
Please.
Yeah, that's what Pope Ice needs.
He's going to be the most annoying backstage. First of all, you can't, if you've seen Eric, you can't really walk away from him because he's crippled and stuff.
So now you're in a 2-hour business.
Yeah, so like if Eric comes up to you, you got to kind of,
deal with
him, and he keeps going,
Yeah, he doesn't just say hello.
One more thing. This is a record from a 12-year-old.
Don't forget the American Idols.
Just barely are doing it.
They were the 12-year-old a year ago.
Up until that show, they were kind of struggling. They're trying to get something going.
Well, what I have an idea for that is once they're done with this Idol tour, they're going to be taking separate tours of their own, especially the top 2 people. So if they wanted an opening act for their own tour, they could listen to this girl's CD and she could possibly...
Yeah, Eric, think about it, though. Don't they want someone that might bring in a few people?
Why wouldn't they take somebody, say, lower in the American Idol food chain to open for them that's got some recognizability?
You know what, I'm sitting here thinking, that poor 12-year-old girl, she's only met Eric.
Right.
Kelly and Clay, for their first tour, they had the Abuse Sisters, which they're a group that is unknown.
To you.
Unknown.
Maybe she could open
the biggest recognition they had.
All right, listen, Eric.
Disney soundtrack.
Eric, the midget pit boss.
How do you know this 12-year-old girl?
I met her at a county fair. She won the country music singing.
All right, listen to me. Here's what I'm going to do for you.
Neither one of us was tall enough to get on the scrambler when we started talking.
He's like a dwarfy Colonel Parker.
So what do you do?
Colonel Parker.
I'm going to make it big for you. I'm a handicapped Simon Cowell.
50-50.
Is she your Celine Dion?
Hey, Eric, I'm trying to say I'm going to call Maloof, see if I can hook it up, okay? I promise.
Okay.
So you can annoy him.
Yeah, better you annoy him than me. Because that 2-hour business meeting I would like to be able to tape. But imagine we get George Maloof in a meeting with Eric and we tape it. What a reality show. That'd be better than Tommy Goes to College.
Can he get a job? This is a great reality show.
No.
I see a lot of red ink in your operation.
I think a lot of guys, though, are afraid to hire a guy like Eric because once you hire him, you never can fire him. He's permanently on the payroll.
And he's always going to be at you just like this.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Maloof.
Eric the Midget.
On my W-4, I put Eric and middle name The.
Midget.
Hey, can we follow you to the tour? I wish we could just put like a hitting camera like on his wheelchair so we can follow everything.
See people's faces and watch what's going on.
Wizard of Oz, you're on the air.
How dare you little cantankerous twat of a twit, ask you for a job?
First, the Wizard of Oz is mad at you.
Had to cut that bit off short.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I got the idea. Would have been better with an echo.
It wasn't thought out.
How dare you ask for a job? All right.
How dare you bother the great and powerful Oz? Maloof.
Yeah. The great Maloof.
One of those billionaires emails me once in a while.
Oh, yeah?
Not Maloof.
The Texas guy?
What's his name again?
Oh.
He had a reality show?
The one who had the reality show.
Mark Cuban?
Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban. You want a meeting with him?
Yeah.
I'll take a meeting with
He'll take
Cuban.
a meeting with anybody.
And the head of Walmart.
He doesn't have a hotel, but he would fit for the hotel idea that I have.
He'd fit for it.
Yeah.
Yes, because he's a sports team owner.
Give me your best idea for the hotel, then I got to go.
Well, Oscar Goodman, the mayor, is looking to put some professional teams in Las Vegas. This hotel would be an all-sports-themed hotel, which would have an arena and other sports venues to, lure professional teams into the city and maybe even the Olympics.
I could be the basketball.
All right, good idea. Hey, you shut me up.
Good way to cut into the gambling intake.
Jennifer, you're on the air.
Hey, hi, good morning, Howard. Is he still a virgin? Because I'd like to give him sex.
Are you still a virgin? Because this woman wants to give you...
I am, but I'm not interested in that. Thank you.
Really?
He doesn't want to you.
Damn, because I really need his little body in me. I could stuff him inside me. You little midget bastard.
Thank you, Jennifer. That's not nice.
But you're really not interested in Eric?
Sure he is.
Well, not with that. I could tell it's not female.
I was a man. I could tell, too.
Not pulling the wool over his eyes.
I know what you need. I'm going to try and hook it up for you.
What do you think? You're dealing with some neophyte?
What is it, Jenks?
Hey, good morning. Hey, I'm just curious. Eric the Midget is constantly calling in, complaining about the show, saying how much it's annoying him and how much he's bothered by it. Yet he calls in and he asks for favors. I don't get that.
Come on. He's Eric. He's not well thought out.
Yeah, well, Eric, did you ever even consider doing Howard like a nice favor or something and doing a prank phone call and mentioning Howard's name on Larry King or something like that?
No, not really.
Well, would you do something like that? Because I'm coming up with a list of people that are all going to get together and make prank phone calls on Howard's behalf when he goes to Yeah,
because we're moving a satellite. Jenks is starting that whole thing up again.
Yeah, would you join the club to do this?
I'll think about it.
Because it's fun, if anything else. If you want to get on my mailing list, go to my website, www.captainjanks.tk. I got well over 250 people, and we need you. You constantly ask Howard for favors. Now why don't you try to give a little back?
All right, there he is, Captain Janks. A call to arms.
Do you feel that you need to give anything back, Eric?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
All right, Eric, I'll get to work on this Maloof thing. I can't promise you, but I'll try.
I have so much.
Okay.
Someone told me that they heard you say at least twice that you were considering giving me at least a half hour on your new,
Lies, all lies.
Well, wait a minute. You can't do that and run a hotel, too.
Yeah, I'm considering giving you a half-hour show a week. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
But when are you going to have time to run your hotel if you're doing radio?
I don't know.
I'd like a radio show.
Donald Trump has a TV show.
Oh, well, Donald Trump's got, he knows what he's doing.
I'd like.
Hey, how old are you?
30.
What's your life expectancy?
31.
Well, I've actually more than passed it.
Nice.
Oh, so every day's borrowed time.
You're playing with the house's money. That's kind of like me.
No, he's in better shape than you.
I think
he's winning.
I'd like to be a pit boss, an actor. I want a radio show.
Eric, I'll get in touch with you once I make contact with the Maloofs.
Thank you.
If I can.
I have one other question. Why are you getting to call so often? I thought your family didn't like you calling us.
I thought they put the kill on you calling us.
No, I've found ways around it.
Oh.
Yeah. He's on the phone to us right now, and his family's probably asleep.
Calling from the secret midget line.
I'm calling from the back cave.
All right, I got to go.
All right.
You sound a little like Popeye.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you. We'll get in touch. Bye. Eric the Midget's on the phone. There's a couple of people on the phone, but Eric the Midget being one of them. And I wanted to go to him because if you were listening last week, he called me and wanted to go to the American Idol concert. He already had tickets.
Right.
But he wanted to get backstage.
That's right, and he wanted you to get in touch with the Maloof brothers?
Well, I told him, you're a kid. You're about 3 feet tall.
You're in a wheelchair.
You're in a wheelchair. I don't even think you have legs. I go, if you can't get backstage just wheeling up to the side of the stage, I don't know who can. But anyway, Gary called the Maloof brothers. Wasn't it a whole hassle?
You know what? First, big thanks to George Maloof. Took my call right away. Said, we will take care of this.
Right.
So, I got a hold of Eric, and I said, somebody from the Maloof organization will be calling you. So Eric had to leave on... the concert was last Saturday. Eric had to leave on Thursday. So as of Wednesday morning, he hadn't heard from anybody. So he left me this really weird voicemail. It's like, hello, this is Eric. I haven't heard from anybody. Listen, if this is a practical joke, it's not funny. Not only am I depending on this, but there's a girl who's depending on me to get her demo to the people. And I was like, wow, he's like angry at me.
I mean, he's asking for a favor.
Yeah, but
he's angry.
But we got him in.
Yeah.
And I know he wants to thank you, I'm sure.
Eric?
I'm sure he's very grateful.
Good morning.
Morning. Well, I guess we got you backstage to the big American Idol concert.
Yes, you did, and thank you very much.
All right. That's nice.
And especially thank you to Gary, because I know Gary was the one doing most of the work.
It's Howard's name that got you.
You know what?
Gary did what Howard
Gary
told
did
him
what
to
I
do.
told him to do.
How dare you?
You're so ungrateful.
I said you shouldn't even have to say anything. You should sit back and let the accolades start coming, but no.
I couldn't be nicer to this kid.
Gary did nothing.
I mean, Gary arranged it, but I gave him the okay.
Well, the Maloofs are taking Gary's call because of what? Howard Stern.
Yeah.
I should thank just Gary. He did most of the work.
Yeah.
What do you know what goes on?
Gary.
Stern.
What do you know what goes on back here? Always has to be insulting.
Well, because I was dealing with Gary whenever...
Yeah, well, I'm not going to call you directly.
Yeah, you think Howard's going to be on the phone with you?
I'm busy all day writing penis jokes for the next day.
I should thank Alexander Graham Bell.
Yeah.
Because he invented the phone that I called on.
You can never thank me.
So what happened? Did you get backstage?
Yeah, Gary said Eric sent him a whole bunch of pictures of him annoying the various American Idols.
Who do you get to meet?
Everybody except Bo Bice.
Bo Bice is out. Did you read that?
Right, I told you Bo broke his foot.
No, you're wrong.
Oh.
Bo Bice has some sort of ulcer condition, and he had to be operated on.
You're kidding? So something worse happened to him?
Yeah. Like he had the kid can't take the pressure.
Good. It's a good thing he didn't win.
Too bad. I was going to perform oral.
Well, I want to know who he met. I want to know if he got his demo to the right people, this girl's demo.
Yeah, you met Carrie. Who did you meet?
I handed it to Carrie.
Oh, great. That went where, do you think?
The
right
garbage.
in the garbage?
Hi, Carrie.
And by the way, when Eric wheels up to you, you can't be mean to him or blow him off because he's kind of a mess.
No,
and everybody will see that you're a special kind of
Special
dick.
needs.
Right, no, with Eric, you wait a good 10 minutes before you throw the tape out.
Right. So what did you do? Like, you wheeled back there and they set you up to, like, meet Carrie Underwood?
No, what it was they were all 9 of them at, a table, and
Can you talk up?
there was 9 of them sitting at a table, and I was one of 20 people that were there for the meet and greet.
Oh, look at you.
And
Meet and greet.
I was in line waiting my turn, and
They didn't wheel you right to the front? Bastards.
It's good to meet and
So,
greet you.
what happens when you meet and greet?
Anyone notice I'm in a wheelchair here?
Hello.
Was it quick, Eric, or were you able to have conversations with each of them?
Earth to you idiots. I'm in a
You
wheel.
idiots. I need to be at the front of the meet
can I
and
ask
greet.
Gary's question, please?
Yes.
Take me to your leader.
Take me to your leader. I am Xandor from planet Fleavon.
Oh, we thought you were Eric the Midget.
I'm a Thetan 4.
I'm a thief. Excuse me. I'm dying in 3 months.
Time's a waste.
I don't have all day.
They must kiss your ass when you finally get wheeled back there, huh?
I was able to talk to Carrie the longest.
Yeah. How'd she look?
Really, really good.
Did you want it?
I wouldn't mind going out on a date with her.
So did you ask?
No.
You better go out with me or I'll tell the newspapers you're mean.
Listen,
Sit on my lap.
I have a tape. I want Carrie to personally throw this tape out.
Did you whack it to Carrie when you got home?
No.
Liar.
He does that? Does he do that at all?
Yeah, he whacks it. You whack it, right, Eric?
Maybe.
Ah.
Maybe.
I'll take
None of
that
your
as...
business.
But Carrie's too good for that.
I didn't want to do that to Carrie.
I did that to one of the black chicks.
I do that to Fantasia.
So who else did you meet?
Oh, they were lined up where Anwar was first.
Who?
Anwar.
Anwar.
Anwar Sadat, the former leader of Egypt. I met with...
A lot of people think he's dead.
Anwar, you got the scrubs.
Bonzel was next, and then
How's Von Zell look?
she's cute.
Yeah.
I would do her.
Nico
Nico.
and
Nico's the guy who's got the dad that's a professional baseball player.
That's one of the all-time great shortstops of all time.
Oh, Ozzie Smith's kid?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about, and what happened when you met Carrie? Like, how did you annoy her? I mean, how did you speak to her? Like, what did you...
I told her about, Brianna, the girl that I was handing her the CD of, and telling her that, Brianna's going to be on America's Most Talented Kids and also on...
He brought a tape of Brianna and gave it to Carrie Underwood, who barely has a career.
Right. Carrie just came off stage.
Yeah.
She's got what number are you in this line? He's probably number 20.
I would have loved a tape of this conversation.
Yeah, I was near...
Can you imagine? It must have been like...
So, we have a tape, like Brianna, and then she made a demo, and we want to give it to you. But
If she's already going to be on America's Most Talented Kids, what does she need Carrie Underwood for?
She's also in the Colgate Country Music Showdown.
So she's already got connections.
Who are you, Colonel Parker?
I'm Colonel Dwarfy Parker.
I'm running your career.
I can't imagine what was going on backstage with him. He must have been in the...
And what did Carrie say after you finished this? Next?
I need a cold shower to wake myself up. She must have been in a
Somebody get me
coma.
outta here.
That poor girl, like, she's got to be nice,
Yeah.
Stand there with Eric.
Smile plastered on her face.
Yeah.
Did she win? Is this the one who won?
Yeah, she's the winner.
Shut up, Brianna. I'm handling this with Carrie. I'm in the middle of getting you a deal.
Can't you see I'm with people? I'm networking, you slob.
Did you get your meeting with the Maloofs?
Yes.
No, they weren't there.
Yeah, you know what?
They knew to stay away.
The venue's in Sacramento. The Maloosa are in Vegas.
Right. He was like, he needed to talk to them because he has some ideas for hotels and...
Yeah. Did you tell him you want to be in the hotel business and you have all kinds of ideas? Did you tell anybody there from the...
Did you tell them you had a certificate in hotel management?
No. No one there was, part of that whole...
Hey, Eric, here's what would happen, I think. This is like Eric working at the hotel. You ready? Listen to this.
Hello, and welcome to Maloof Hotels, sir. May I help you?
Yes, I'll need my bags checked, please.
Yes, we'll get those right away.
Midget! Get in here!
What is it now?
Take this man's bags, Midget, and make it snappy.
My power chair is jammed. Can't get this thing going.
Tie that luggage to the back of your chair and beat it. Hurry up.
What did I get myself into?
Front desk, how can I help you?
Yeah, hi, I need some bath towels right away, please.
We'll have them up in a second.
Midget! Drop those bags and grab some towels!
I can't reach the towels in the linen closet.
God damn it, grab your stick and knock the towels off the shelf. Hurry up!
I gotta use this stick and get that towel down. Oh no! Not the paint cans!
You incompetent little bastard!
I want out of this business partnership.
What do you think of that? New Eric the Midget cartoons.
Yeah.
You like that?
No.
No. You never liked any of that. So you had a good time?
Yep.
What else did you talk to Carrie about? Did you tell her you had a crush on her?
No, I didn't mention that.
Yeah, you should have. Should have made you move, dude.
How many opportunities do you think you're going to get?
She invite you to come back to another show, or?
No. All she said was she was, a judge on the country music showdown thing. That she judged one of them.
Wow. Sounds interesting.
That was about the extent of the conversation.
So
Eric,
you feel
Eric
like
sounds wiped out after he talks to me.
Well, it sounds like he's wiped out every time we start talking. But, so you feel your mission was accomplished?
Mission accomplished. Yes.
People annoyed.
I annoyed everyone backstage at the concert.
People annoyed? Check.
I have to go down my checklist.
Call Gary and yell? Check.
Tell Howard he sucks. Check.
Thank Gary more than Howard? Check.
Well, good.
All right.
Hey, Eric, can I use a couple of those pictures on the website of you and Carrie that you sent to us? Because those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who snapped
I
the pictures?
put on the email that you could.
Good.
No, good. All right. We'll
Who
put them up
snapped
there.
the pictures? You had somebody with you?
Yeah, another guy annoyed.
Hand tape to janitor? Check.
All right, cool. Later, brother.
Before I go, still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Before I go, Brianna's father wanted me to mention her website.
Good Lord, you're really hooked in with these people. Who are they to you?
How old is this Brianna?
12.
Good. Well, we'll hang up and you mention it.
She's
all
already
right?
a foot taller than him.
So he wheels around with a 12-year-old?
I only seen her once.
But what's the connection? Like, how did you hook up with her?
Why are you so interested?
Well, I'm a big country music fan, and you guys are trying to help me get.
All right. What's the website? Real quick. I don't care.
And I got to hear this Brianna, see what he's into.
Yeah, exactly.
www.briannatyson.com.
TYS?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Eric. Eric the Midget, everyone.
Later. Losers.
Eric's like Celine Dion's husband. He's hooking her early.
That's what I figured, that he's catching her at 12. Maybe she'll...
It's funny. I liked her music when she was 12. But she turned 20. I realized I was in love with her. That's when we got married. In Vegas for $3 million.
She never saw another man.
I kept her in a sack. She thought all men were like me.
What's Celine Dion's husband's name? Rene.
Oh, I was going to say Rick Pepino.
I met Rick Pepino.
That's the hairdresser, right?
Yeah, I mixed up.
I said, Rick, you lost Heidi Klum.
Right.
Yeah, but I had her.
Yeah. True. That's what he can say. You're right,
had her
Rob.
best years. You seem like a nice guy.
The guy, Howard, the guy you're talking about that really got it was Gloria Estefan's husband got her when she was 12.
He didn't get her.
He didn't get her. No, but he started hanging out with her.
Yeah.
And then when she was 16, she used to be like a fat chick.
Maybe Eric the Midget knows what he's doing.
She was a fat chick with thick glasses. He got her contacts, thinned her down, cut her hair.
Brianna's beautiful. I think she's into me.
I really like country music.
Doing a makeover on her.
She's better than Rascal Flatts.
Right.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can I speak to, I believe it's Eric? Is Eric there, please?
Evil Dave.
What?
Goodbye, Evil Dave.
Wait, what the hell are you talking about?
He wasn't falling for that.
Let me hear Eric's message. Wait.
Hey, Will. I'd like to know how stupid and gullible Howard thinks that I am. I mean, come on. That idiot Evil Dave tried to prank call me and thinking that I would not recognize that voice. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. I'm not an idiot. Sure, I've fallen for a couple of pranks from you guys. But even half asleep, I was able to tell that it was Evil Dave and hang up on him.
Well, he's a genius, Dave.
Yeah, he foiled your plot.
Yeah.
Can't pull the wool over his eyes.
No.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Eric. It's Will.
Hey, Will.
Here's the setup.
Do you have a minute now? You think you could talk to her?
Sure.
All right, I just got to get her three-way. I just got to call her management real quick, all right? Hold on 1 second. Hi, Dave? Yeah, is Carrie available now to talk to Eric? Oh, okay. Hold on 1 sec. Eric, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
I'm getting excited. I'm getting really hot.
She likes me.
Yeah, well, at this point, he thought she was calling about this record he gave her.
Right, a star he has discovered.
Yeah.
I'm going to get Carrie on the line right now.
Hello.
How are you?
Great. How are you? Is this Eric?
Yes.
Hi, it's Carrie. What's happening?
Oh, not much. This is to the East Rutherford, New Jersey arena.
Oh, did you know about that?
No, what are the roses?
Yeah, he sent her roses, and don't ask what was going on.
You know what? So he had sent the CD of the girl before. The roses were sent to the Meadowlands Arena. He was looking for a date.
But wait a minute.
So he sent her roses.
He was looking for a date with Carrie Underwood.
So long before she ever said she was going to contact him, he sent roses.
He sent roses, and he said, listen, call the Howard Stern Show tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Here's the phone number, and I'm going to know if it's true because he told her some code, but we broke the code.
Right.
Oh.
How do we break the code?
Because his code was retarded.
Okay.
The code was, you know what the code was?
What?
She had to tell him what songs were on that girl's CD, so he just went on the website and looked it up.
Yes, I got them yesterday. Thank you so much for that. That was really, really sweet of you.
You're welcome.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you like dancing?
It's not that easy being in a wheelchair.
Listen, I know you're small, but can I ask you something?
Okay.
Are you small in the pants, too?
I don't know.
Your voice is so... I'm getting a little moist here. Can you moan for me? Let me ask you another question. Are you at least, say, 3 inches?
I'm pretty sure I'm bigger than that.
But, do you?
I don't think I did.
Really? Have you, ever been stepped on in a large crowd?
No.
Have you ever been mistaken for a leprechaun?
No.
What else do you like about me?
Oh, you got a really pretty voice.
Can you start rubbing yourself, Eric?
What?
Me, midget. You troll.
The show's in Uniondale tonight, huh?
Eric, take off your diaper and jab me with that shrinky thing.
I don't wear a diaper.
Oh. Are you up for going on a date?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Yeah, but would you me?
Right not on the first date.
Do me a favor. Repeat after me. Day plane, day plane.
Why?
Because it turns me on. The plane, the plane. Say it.
The plane, the plane.
That's some date.
Wow, he's going for it.
Yeah, he's
He
digging
doesn't
it.
care what she says. She said date.
I don't even think he cares at this point if it's Carrie Underwood. He's got somebody talking to him dirty.
This is too brutal. This girl is evil.
So where does this go?
Oh.
Faster, baby.
Plane,
Come on.
the plane.
Faster.
The plane, the plane.
Guys will do anything for a hot chick. Even Eric.
Listen to this.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Rub your Smurf on the phone real quick.
Why?
Because I want you to. Just take it out of your pit.
What?
Rub it against the phone.
Oh, my goodness.
I think I hear it, Eric. Is that you? Are you doing it?
I did it.
Do it again.
Let's do. Carrie Underwood and Eric the Midget having
goodness.
phones.
I think I hear it, Eric. That's your dignity jumping off the roof.
So when does he find out?
Not yet.
Again, do it again.
Wow.
Harder and faster.
I just put it back in my pants.
Take it back out.
Don't put that thing away.
Yeah, we're not finished with that.
We need more of that.
Standing at the door.
Yeah, really.
Does the phone smell like floor?
What?
Huh? Don't you guys have sound check in 25 or...
Did you make a mess in your underoos yet, Eric?
I wear regular underwear.
Oh, okay. Talk dirty to me, please. Say you want to me.
I want to have you.
No. Say I want to you.
I want to you.
Louder and faster. Come on.
I want to you.
Faster. Come on.
I want to you.
Well, look. I have to do an air check. I'll have my manager team call you later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow. Really went
man, he went through for the whole thing.
Yeah, so then he got pissed and he called up and he got mad at Sal for orchestrating that whole thing.
How did he find out?
Because we had to get permission to play it.
Oh, so then you had to call him back and tell him it wasn't her.
And then he got all pissed. I'd like to hear that call. I can't believe he fell for that.
I can't either. I really can't.
Wow.
I mean, when she said, show me your, Smurf thing, you'd think he would know.
Well, he just didn't seem to hear any of the insults.
So then he called up and roasted Sal. But Eric's not good at roasting.
No. This is Eric writing for Eric?
This is a roast of Sal the stockbroker. I heard Sal's wife was jealous of his right hand because she thinks it has a better relationship with his penis than she does. I also heard that you built a booth in your bedroom, Sal, so you would feel more comfortable when you have sex with your wife, except your wife was complaining about where you were trying to insert the tokens. Speaking of your wife, the last time you saw her naked, thinks you're a phone booth repairman because she always hears you on the show talking about going into the booth and pulling your cord.
It goes on and on. So those two are at war now.
Yeah, he's upset with Sal. Is he taking Sal's phone calls?
Yeah.
He still takes the phone call.
Yeah.
No one else is, just Eric.
So that's Eric.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
That's a classic one, right?
Oh, I could listen to that again right now.
See, I'm actually on the side where that's just too evil.
I know.
Is it a midget in a wheelchair?
I like Eric.
I do, too.
But he's got to get laid.
Don't we all?
Obviously.
And that's the thing about guys. Everyone, we have to get laid every once in a while.
Pick of the week, this newscaster screwing up, this female newscaster saying jack off. I love this.
Can we call these now douches of the week?
Yes, here's douche of the week.
Sask Energy is announcing a proposal to jack up the cost of heating your home by 27 to 30%.
Wow. That is the best. That is just so hot that the female newscaster knows about jack off.
It's the douche.
Jack up, jack off, jack up, jack off, jack.
Yeah.
Jack up, jack off, jack up, jack off, jack.
Time for a douche.
Sask Energy is announcing a proposal to jack up the cost of heating your home by 27 to 30%.
Yeah.
Now, what does she know about that?
Obviously, she knows something about it. It's on her mind. Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hello, Eric.
We represent the lollipop you, the lollipop you, the lollipop you, and in the name of the lollipop you, we wish to welcome you to Lollipop Land.
Hello, Eric.
Knock it off, you big-nosed moron.
What did he do?
What did I do?
You know that last week you played that prank call.
Right. Between you and Carrie Underwood, where you had phone sex.
That was great.
That was great. By the way, congratulations. That was
One
brilliant.
of your best performances ever.
I think you're going to get a, what do you call it, FME this year. By the way, where are the FMEs?
I don't know. They should be coming around because the Emmys...
They're coming around.
All right. You're up for an FME.
Oh, okay.
See?
And I bet you'll win. When you were having that phone, Carrie Underwood, it was great.
No, it was.
What?
Not on my end. That was not...
Oh, you didn't get off?
No, it was embarrassing.
Oh.
But why did you do it?
And by the way, I was not rubbing what you think I was rubbing on the phone.
Hey, it sounded impressive to me.
I figured it was a phone call. She couldn't tell the difference if I was rubbing my hand on the phone or something else.
Smart man.
But why did you do it, Eric? Why are you saying it's embarrassing? You did it.
Because for a while I thought it was a legit thing, so she started going off track.
Should I play it now so everyone can hear what we're talking about?
Yeah, because they don't know.
All right. All right, Eric. Here you are with who you thought was Carrie Underwood, the girl from American Idol, the winner of American Idol. You asked us to get in touch with her, and we hooked you up with her, and then she fell in love with you over the phone.
It was not her.
Well, no, but...
That's the premise.
That was the premise of the call. Who cares who it was? It was...
I mean, he could really believe that this would happen?
Yeah, what was going through your head? You believed it. You really thought Carrie Underwood was coming on to you like that?
I believed it when she was talking normal to me. I don't know. I started really wondering what was going on when she started going off onto that subject.
But you went along.
Yeah.
So you must imagine in some part of your mind...
You were a little pervy.
...that this could happen.
Actually, the girl doing it was much hotter than Carrie. It was our own Anne-Marie.
She did a good job.
She did. She's got a future. Are you ready to hear this?
No, but I'm sure you're going to play it anyway. Good afternoon.
Hi, Eric. It's Will.
Hey, Will.
Do you have a minute now? You think you could talk to her?
Sure.
All right, I just got to get her three-way. I just got to call her management real quick, all right? Hold on 1 second. Hi, Dave? Yeah, is Carrie available now to talk to Eric? Oh, okay. Hold on one sec. Eric, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to get Carrie on the line right now.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you? Is this Eric?
Yes.
Hi, it's Carrie. What's happening?
Oh, not much. I sent you the roses to the East Rutherford, New Jersey arena.
Yes. I got them yesterday. Thank you so much for that. That was really, really sweet of you.
You're welcome.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you like dancing?
It's not that easy being in a wheelchair.
Listen, I know you're small, but can I ask you something?
Okay.
Are you small in the pants, too?
I don't know.
Your voice is so... I'm getting a little moist here. Can you moan for me?
What kind of moan was that, by the way?
It's the moan of death.
Eric.
That was not a moan. I was wondering why she asked me that.
She's coming on to you. She wanted it. And when a girl asks you if you're small in the pants, say no. I'm full-sized.
If that's the truth.
I don't care. Full-size.
You can't lie.
You know what I'm saying?
Truth or not.
Are you small in the pants, though?
Leave the guy alone. Let's get back to the call.
Let me ask you another question. Are you at least, say, 3 inches?
I'm pretty sure I'm bigger than that.
Nice answer, Eric. Eric.
Yeah, yes.
That was a good answer. I approve.
Thank you.
But,
I don't think I did.
Really? Have you, ever been stepped on in a large crowd?
No.
Have you ever been mistaken for a leprechaun?
No.
What else do you like about me?
What's going on in your head at this point when she's asking those kind of questions?
Yeah, when are you going to get the impression that this isn't her?
Have you ever been mistaken for a leprechaun?
Or stepped on in a large crowd?
How do you not realize it's not Carrie Underwood at that point?
I don't know. You guys, were legitimate in setting me up to do a meet and greet. I thought for some reason this was legit.
Mm-hmm. Let's get back to the call.
Oh, you got a really pretty voice.
Can you start rubbing yourself, Eric?
What?
Me, midget. You troll.
The show's in Uniondale tonight, huh?
Eric, take off your diaper and jab me with that shrinky thing.
I don't wear a diaper.
Oh. Are you up for going on a date?
Yeah, definitely.
And when she says jab me with your shrinky dink, what are you thinking?
I don't know.
You're thinking you got a wild one here, huh?
I guess.
Got to admit, it is a little exciting thinking that Carrie Underwood was going to do you.
Yeah, I guess.
You were totally into the idea.
Yeah, but would you me?
Right, not on the first date.
Why wouldn't you give it to her on the first date? I meant to ask you that.
Out of respect, I don't think that's in her personality.
Yeah, but if
she's coming on to you, telling you she wants your shrinky dink.
Your shrinky dink.
Yeah, but that's not the real Carrie.
Yeah, but you thought it was, and she says, I want you to F me, and you're like, not on the first date.
You're the guy. That shouldn't matter to you.
Yeah, it matters to her. You're a man. Man doesn't stop and think it's the first date.
Playing hard to get, aren't you?
I guess so.
If Robin's in the room naked with her legs open and she goes, give it to me with your shrinky dink, you're going to go, it's our first date. I'm just saying, you got to think that one through.
I respectfully decline.
I will not do it.
You got to go for it. All right?
I guess.
You know what they say about opportunity knocking?
What do they say?
It only knocks once.
Do me a favor. Repeat after me. Deplane, deplane.
Why?
Because it turns me on. Deplane, deplane. Say it.
the plane.
At this point, you got to know it's not her. I mean,
what are you doing?
All right. When the whole call started, I had just woken up.
Oh,
he was
come
dope.
on, Eric.
Half awake.
Wait a second. Let me hear the rest of this.
Plane,
Come on.
the plane.
Faster.
The plane.
Hey, Eric,
Yeah.
do me a favor. Rub your Smurf on the phone real quick.
Why?
Because I want you to. Just take it out of your pants and rub it against the phone.
Take it out of my pants and what?
Rub it against the phone.
Dude.
What couldn't she ask you to do?
I think you rubbed it against the phone. I do.
Do you think I'd ever want to use the phone again if I did?
Why not?
Why not? It's yours. Yeah, I mean, it's a big deal. That was not what I thought it was against the phone?
No.
What was it?
What was it then?
A hand.
What was your...
An update for us on Howard 100 News. Steve Langford is considered a top reporter in the Howard 100 News team.
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Howard 100 News curious about this EECP treatment that has Robin jetting to the West Coast on a regular basis.
By the way, I got an email about that, Steve, and it's so true. Robin, I'm going to put this out to you, and I read this, and I meant to read it to you earlier. I kind of screwed up. But this does make sense. And maybe you've addressed this. Maybe you can answer this question. This is a listener who wants to know more about your EECP machine. Regarding Robin's EECP treatment, does she realize the irony in the whole thing? Here she is, trying to increase circulation in her extremities. But flying is one of the worst things you can do for your circulation, especially your legs. 10 hours of flying, all for a 1-hour treatment.
10 hours of flying?
Well, 6 hours
going out and coming back.
6 hours back.
It's an interesting point.
10 hours of flying, all for a 1-hour treatment that probably does more damage than good. And remind Robin, too, that when you're in an airplane like that for 5 hours, you're getting as much cosmic radiation as you would get from getting a single chest X-ray. Tell Robin that I do stress tests for a living. I can start an IV in her and infuse her with adenosine, the drug we use to increase circulation and speed up the heart.
No, thank you.
Just don't tell her that you can also naturally release adenosine in your body with regular exercise. What about that? Getting on a plane, Robin, decreases circulation, and then you fly all the way to California to get your circulation increased.
I believe the benefits outweigh the costs.
Well, you set off a firestorm in the listeners. Ask Robin if she's going to put herself in a cryo tank when she dies.
Boy, but
listen to this. It gets even more intense.
All right.
I've never written into the show before, but this
prompted a letter?
This insane rant from Robin is just too much to ignore. The crackpot pseudoscience methods she has been using are getting more and more far out and dangerous. When that doctor called in, and she said that she hated health care because it doesn't work, it was just too much. Putting down an educated member of the healthcare community to justify her own crazy methods is absolutely unacceptable. Now I can't decide if she's insane, retarded, or both. If she stays at this pace, she will soon have more problems than just being rich and stupid. At least Artie's funny.
Whatever that means.
I don't know what that is. Wow, Robin got super defensive about the EECP machine or whatever today. She was really mean to the cardiologist who called in. It also was a bit insulting as someone who works in the medical device field. She doesn't even know what trans fat is, yet she's lecturing a cardiologist on procedures and effectiveness of them? No way.
Why do I have to know what trans fat is?
She's just into the fad of the week for the rich. I mean, it went on and on. Robin, I've never seen an avalanche like this.
I think we've seen a few. No. I'll tell you, between this and the Florentine story, Robin,
listen to this.
Steve has crawled up your ass and built a camp.
I'm camping out in Robin's backyard.
That's right. We're now a twosome. She's with me all the time.
I was so happy to hear that Robin has outsmarted the entire medical community. It's a relief to hear that she can expose the entire medical community for the snake oil salesmen that they are. I'm just relieved that the human race survived long enough eating meat and cheese for her to reach enlightenment. Now that she's going to live forever, can we get her on the couch with Dr. Keith Abelo so we can find out exactly how fucking nuts she is? And finally, Robin, you used to be a nurse? Well, why don't you just buy a symbol off of Riley and wear some of those magnetic bracelets while you get Starbucks shot up your ass? You fucking kook.
You come fucking poop.
Wow.
At least they're being funny while they bash.
Well, there you go. Well, you weren't the only one who got bashed. Double A got bashed, too. It says, fuck Double A.
You're in good company.
He's an obnoxious leech. Please continue to ignore him. Yeah, Eric the Midget. More. No Double A. So there you go. I'm sorry, Steve. You were saying... So
more.
Robin, it got me thinking. You are sitting on the plane for 10 hours, and that does affect your...
You're taking their point of view.
It seems to make sense to me.
Who said that plane travel decreases circulation? Sitting decreases circulation.
No,
so I shouldn't sit here.
There are reports that I've read in Sky Mall magazine.
Sky Mall magazine?
Yeah, actually.
Fred, what do you think of that?
I do believe that person is correct. I can't cite anything off the top of my head like a medical journal, but I've read things to that effect where plane travel is not good for your circulation.
No. What happens is...
They say to get up every once in a while and walk around.
That's right, because you're sitting. You're sitting and not moving, Fred.
So are you doing jumping jacks when you're on the plane?
I said I think the EECP outweighs in benefits,
I think it's a wash.
Outweighs the cost.
I think it's a wash.
You think, but you don't know.
Neither do you.
I've actually done it, so I have the at least
and I've flown in a plane, so maybe that makes tit for tat. Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, you have not done the EECP, and Robin has. She's right.
There you go, but I've flown in a plane.
Let's go to...
And I know you got to get up and walk around.
Let's go to Steve Langford, who has more information probably about Robin.
Such a ridiculous person.
So
you should get up and walk around now, asshole, because you could have the same problem.
He does.
What? Excuse me?
Have you seen how many times he walks out of the room?
Absolutely.
Especially when I need him?
Right.
All right, go ahead, Steve.
So a representative of Vaso Medical, which markets this treatment, set to talk to us later today. Howard 100 News also reaching out to the ever-gregarious John Sally, the former NBA star and a friend of Robin's, to fill us in on his interest in all of this, but an associate telling us John Sally would prefer not to talk to us about EECP and Robin.
And Robin. Well, let me tell you something. I don't think it's right that the EECP place that Robin goes to is using her picture on their website.
I don't think they did that. That is very strange. I will have to get to the bottom of it.
Ralphie, you're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, listen, I'd be the first to give Robin shit about this, like if this thing was wacky. But like I spent some time looking the thing up. I don't think these people have. It really seems to be a good thing, and if you can afford to do it, why not? It improves your circulation. I know what the guy's saying about like.
I'd like to see the studies on this. Actually, I mean, being serious for a second, I like to see the studies on it. I mean, this stuff is being used for people who have really severe health problems. Unless Robin's keeping a secret from us, like she's got like angina or some sort of like heart condition, which I don't think she does.
It was invented for people who do have heart conditions, that kind of thing. But
yeah, but if you get up and walk around, it's the same thing.
What?
If you get up and walk around, it's the same thing. It seems like it's overkill.
It's forcing the blood vessels and everything to open up. I mean, it's not like
so does
exercise.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think Robin needs this. I'm being honest. I'm against it. I'm against Robin getting these treatments.
So stop. I'm against a lot of things you do, but I leave you alone.
I'm not bothering you. But I would rather you didn't do this.
There was no vote being requested.
I don't think you need this.
What I think is strange, though, is Robin bashes the medical community, and it wasn't farmers who invented the machine. It was medical doctors. So
right.
It
was Harvard researchers. Yeah.
Yeah. So don't be broad.
But they don't use it.
She wants to have her EECP and eat it too.
All right. Thank you, Ralph. That's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. I'm in the camp firmly against these treatments. But then again, I don't know a thing about them, which would be most
I wouldn't even
topics.
call it a treatment because it's not invasive. It's like exercise. It's the same thing.
I don't like you being squeezed.
Well, if it's like exercise, then there's a Stairmaster.
You're an asshole. I do that, too. I don't sit around and do nothing. I exercise.
I don't know why that makes me an asshole for saying something that's pretty obvious.
Because you're acting as if I'm doing this instead of exercise.
I don't know what you're doing. I'm just saying it seems...
Well, then keep your mouth shut. That's why you're an asshole.
Last I knew...
You didn't question.
Last I knew it was America, and I could say what I wanted. This is a talk show, right?
I can say you're an asshole.
Okay,
you asked me why I said what I said.
I guess this thing makes you calm, doesn't it?
No, you make me irritated.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry I irritated you.
Fred only says it out of concern, Robin.
Exactly.
No, he doesn't. He's being really silly.
No, I'm not.
Again, like I said, you act as if I don't exercise.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You said exercise does the same thing as if I'm doing this instead.
You're putting words in my mouth.
No, that's what you said.
I didn't say that.
Exercise does the same thing.
It's exactly that I did say.
And I said I exercise.
I think this thing might be, confusing your brain a little bit.
Go ahead in Boston. Dave.
Hey, now, it's Dump Truck. Thanks for taking my call, Howard. I was really trying all morning to get through because I'm a huge Robin fan and I love her and everything, but she was as kooky as Tom Cruise on Matt Lauer yesterday about this EECP thing. I mean, Robin's whole argument is, if it works for sick people, then how can it hurt healthy people? So are healthy people supposed to jump on dialysis machines and undergo, chemotherapy?
Again, this is not an invasive procedure like a dialysis or like taking insulin. So your argument is not a good one.
Your argument's not a good one, Robin. I mean, that cardiologist wasn't hostile towards you. He was just trying to explain that machiner is for people with serious
That
problems
cardiologist was protecting his
for.
income. If people did this, he wouldn't have a job.
All right, Chad, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, now.
Right.
It's Chad, the cop from Westchester.
Okay.
Hey, Robin.
Yes?
Tell everybody to fuck off because whatever you're doing, I saw you on the Howard TV the other day on the wedding list, and you look gorgeous.
Well, thank you.
Well, no one's debating that. No one. She looks fantastic.
She's sexy. Right. Yes, Ralph, go ahead.
I'd like to take back what I said. If it's akin to light exercise, you just get off your fat ass and go
No,
running.
I didn't say it was akin to light exercise. I said it does the same thing, absolutely, but it does it in an intense way.
Why you guys say fat ass?
And I do exercise. I don't know where this came from that I don't.
Fred started that rumor.
That's how it started.
I never said that.
That is exactly
I
how
never
it
said
started.
that.
He never said that, though.
I never said that.
He was implying that all
No.
I do
I
is
wasn't
go and sit
implying
on
it.
this machine
I wasn't
instead
implying that
of
at all.
exercise. You were saying it was instead of
seems-
exercise, Fred.
It just seems redundant. It seems nonsensical. It seems like something you don't have to do.
Nobody has to do anything. Nobody even has to exercise.
Yeah, unless you want to.
I got a shit.
Unless you want to end up like Walter Hudson.
Fred has a website, robindoesn'texercise.com. That's what he's trying to say.
He started the whole thing.
I'm going to come up with a machine now.
What is your concern exactly, Fred?
That, that Robin's like doing something and not paying attention to what she should be doing, like just regular health
like
stuff. That,
exercising. That's exactly what he was saying.
I'm just saying, it just seems a little, what the guy said in that email I thought was really right and spot on. You
You
get on an
wrote
airplane.
that email.
No, I did
Be
not.
honest.
I swear to God.
Well, I know you're involved with the email. You read the email.
I do.
Yeah.
And that was one of the ones that I thought made a lot of sense. And I'm not going to hide it.
And you feel Robin is wasting time or maybe even hurting herself?
I think the valid point is getting on an airplane, and that does affect your
I
circulation.
like to fly. I'm enjoying this.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe if you could get one of those machines on the plane as you're doing it, then it's even better.
You made some sort of comment, Robin, that even there's blood flowing to your vagina, or.
Oh, I was joking around a bit.
But are you getting wetter?
No. What are you talking about? Getting wetter?
Because I know for a while you were saying you were using lube.
No. It wasn't a wetness problem.
Right. But you can't get wetter from this?
When have I had a chance to try things out?
Well, I thought maybe Jimmy had gone on. Jimmy's big balls will get you going. What is it, Jessica?
Hey, Robin, what's going on, honey? It sounds like something else is going on with this machine. Like yesterday, the minute people brought it up, you started attacking everybody. Like, really, it sounds bad on the radio. Like, you're just screaming at anybody that asks about it.
You are feeling a little attacked about this.
Yes, I am attacked, and Fred was attacking me.
Do you really think he's attacking
I
you?
was not attacked, and if it sounded like that, I apologize, Robin. I was not trying to attack you.
It's almost like you're in love with the machine, Robin.
I am.
Is there something else going on, baby? Is there, is something else happening that you don't want to talk, like, you're hiding?
No.
Like a relationship, I meant.
Like a relationship with the machine.
Like,
If she was in a relationship, she wouldn't be so, unhappy.
Unhappy?
Right.
Who says I'm unhappy?
You're
You do sound angry, Robin.
I'm angry at the medical profession, which has a monopoly on health care, and it doesn't do anything to promote health.
Well, they don't know that that's what you're all upset about. That's like a whole issue. They're just giving their opinion from years of studying.
Well, I can't go into that every
I've never
moment.
seen you so angry over the health community.
A part of my problems were created by being involved with the good doctors.
Wow.
You've never spoken about it before.
Well, I don't tell you everything that's going on with me.
Well, Robin.
You need your own show, Robin.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't talk about that on any show. Even it's not.
You're becoming very
fun.
mysterious.
Can she have a little Robin time?
You feel Robin's too mysterious?
Yeah.
All right,
She's
thank you.
Okay,
All right,
good.
that's your opinion. Thank you, Jessica.
All right. Bye.
Robin, what about that? Are you too mysterious?
Am I too mysterious?
I do want to mention that I have Chevy Chase and his wife Janie on the phone. We have patched things up. We are all friends now. Right, Chevy?
Hello?
Chevy.
Can anybody hear me?
I hear you. It's Howard.
How are you?
How you doing? Hi, Janie.
Hi. You know, it's funny. We don't have anything to patch up. I mean, when we saw each other the other weekend,
yes,
we were just talking like that, you know, and it was kind of nice. You know what
was weird? Chevy and I were at a party with Janie, and you know, when we were talking, I looked out of the corner of my eye. You know who was watching us the whole time you and I were talking?
No.
The creator of Saturday Night Live, you know, the Lorne Michaels.
Yeah.
He had his eyes on us as if he was seeing like President Nixon meeting with Ronald Reagan, like it was two real important figures in history. He was smirking and watching. But I noticed you don't talk to Lorne Michaels. Why is that?
I just didn't have much to say that night, but I do talk to Lorne. I mean, we don't have any bad things to say about each other. He's like a brother to me.
I didn't know. I thought there was maybe some beef or something. I didn't know.
Oh, no.
And there was something else charming, I realized. When Paul McCartney, John Bon Jovi, Billy Joel, Roger Waters from Pink Floyd, when they were all up there performing together, Jimmy Buffett.
Was Roger actually performing, too?
When they were all up there performing, you took out your cell phone and you said to me, damn, I can't get my cell phone to work. I want to take pictures of this. After all the years on Saturday Night Live, after all the years in movies and television.
He's still impressed by other things.
You were still moved enough to want to take pictures of this. You're not that jaded, are you?
Not that jaded.
I am very jaded, and by the way, those pictures stank, Howard. You know, we tried to put them up on the computer and stuff, and I really couldn't see Paul out well, and John and all of them trying to sing. But Billy was hilarious. Didn't you think it was funny when he did Elvis Presley?
Yes.
Nobody could see him, but he was doing Elvis.
It was fun. It was really something really to see. We saw a once-in-a-lifetime event, but I would have thought Chevy would have been like, you know what, I've had every year.
This happens every day.
I mean, the years on Saturday Night Live, the year that you did on Saturday Night Live, all the big stars used to come on, but he was not...
But, you know, you get used to that stuff. I mean, Paul, we've known Paul forever, and we see him every summer.
That was special.
But that was very special.
Combination.
It was funny how they just kept coming up with a key for him, because he didn't really want to sing.
Yeah.
But John Bon Jovi kept saying, what do you want, G? You want E? You want F? You know, and finally they would come up with a key for him. But he did it. You know, that was a fun party.
Why didn't you get up and play? You are a drummer. You even played with Steely Dan. Why did you not get up and play with this band?
I'm not a professional. You know, I don't do that stuff.
Do you feel intimidated in a group like that?
I don't feel intimidated. I just know who's good and who isn't.
Janie, you and I hadn't spoken since that terrible phone call all those years ago on the radio, but I am really charming and wonderful, am I not?
Yes, I was surprised to discover that.
Yes, I thought you were quite taken with me.
Not only was she taken with you, but I'm getting jealous.
Yes, I think Janie wants me.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
She wants you deeply.
There'll be another feud now.
That would be really ironic. After all these years, I ended up sleeping with Janie, and Chevy got jealous. That would be really, really good. Now, I want to tell you something, Janie, and this is a tough question. But what is it you like about me best now that you know me?
That you seem to be a nice guy.
Right. I told you I was. I tried to explain that. Janie, you are involved in a charity. It is the 4th annual Chevy Chase Green School auction. You're trying to raise money for good causes, and I have contributed. I have offered, up there on the website right now.
Yes, you're there.
And we really thank you for that, Howard.
Yeah, so there is a tour of our studios, and you can come in and hang out with us on the air. We're offering that as a charity item on this website. And what is the website exactly?
It's called CharityBuzz.com.
CharityBuzz.com, and you can bid on a chance to sit in on one of our shows, take a full studio tour, or bid on many other exciting prizes. In fact...
And wait a minute, what is this for?
I mean, you could have
It really is for Chevy, actually.
It is
Chevy's gonna
raising
keep,
money for Chevy?
Chevy's going to keep all the money. He told me privately.
directly into my pocket. But you can bid on a quiet evening with OJ in Vegas. I don't know, whatever.
How much does that go for these days?
Chevy, what do you think of something like that? I mean, here's a guy who got away with murder, and you would think he would lay low, but yet he seems to have some sort of addiction to being on the front page of the paper. Will he go to jail?
I believe he is in jail, and I believe that he might go to jail for much longer. I'd appreciate it if he would go to jail, so we wouldn't have to hear about him.
That's right. Now, let me tell you what I am going to bid on. On your website right now in this charity, and I do want to hear what this is for, but there is a chance to actually hang out with Cameron Diaz for a day. Is that correct?
We've got to get that one.
Yeah, explain that to me. I get to sit at her movie?
You'd hang out. I wouldn't. But the fact is... The fact is, Cameron's a sweet and a lovely girl who believes very deeply in the same stuff that you do and I do, and
she really gets
as funny as we are on the air or whatever. That in real life, you're a thoughtful guy, and
don't lump me in with that.
Huh?
Don't lump me in with that.
Because we're going to buy that and send AA to hang out with Cameron.
I do lump you in there. I talk to you. I know what you're like. I know that you're a family guy and a good guy. And the fact is, you know how the environment has gone pot. It's really, this is a big deal.
Yes, it is.
To be involved in this is a big deal too, because your persona doesn't seem to lend itself to this kind of thing. But the fact is, what you're doing is a tremendous favor to us.
Well, no, I am a very vocal. I was a big fan of Al Gore. I think he is the president.
You've been vocal on the environment
and
for a long time.
I've been vocal on the environment, and I like what you're up to doing. I'm glad that one of the items is our, studio tour and sitting in on the show. But I am very intrigued with the Cameron Diaz item. Where
She's really going to deal with people.
Get in there and bid on it.
Yeah,
I mean, Chevy and Janie actually really nudged a bunch of good celebrities.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a website where you can get dinner with Bill Clinton.
Really?
Yeah, you can play tennis with Chris Everett. You can spend the day on a movie set with Cameron Diaz. That's the one I'm very attracted to.
I might go for the Bill Clinton.
I like
that. You'd have to be with me too, Robin.
Now, Chevy and Janie, is it true that with Cameron Diaz, I mean, that she really has to hang out with us? She just can't blow us off.
No, that says hang out on the set.
Yeah, but
if it were you, she'd hang out with you. But if it was somebody bidding, what you do is be on the set. You'd certainly meet her and have pictures and all of that stuff, but she'd be working too, and you'd watch the work.
So you can't go into the trailer with her and try to
you're not going to be her shadow.
There's no.
Go into the trailer and watch her underwear.
How much to bang her?
Yeah.
Artie, you want to bid on banging Cameron Diaz?
I mean, that would raise a lot of money. I mean, if the prize was to actually have sex with Cameron Diaz.
Has any charity ever offered that?
I'd pay $100,000 for that.
Chevy, isn't it true if Cameron Diaz really cared about the environment, she'd have let one of my listeners have sex?
You have to use your visa, I think.
That is correct. Now, so this is for a good cause. It is to help the environment. You guys have been doing this for 4 years. Up on CharityBuzz.com. Not only do you have the right to come down to our studio if you get this in the auction.
Now, has the bidding started?
I'd like to come down sometime and see your show.
Yeah, well, come on down.
That'll only cost you.
If you bid, you will be in on it.
Okay, I'll bid.
That's right.
I'll bid. We'll go up against each other.
All right, so this is a very good cause, and you have all these different items. And how's the marriage between Chevy Chase and Janie going? Are there ups and downs, or are you two still madly in love?
It's amazing, Howard. I mean, to be honest with you, it's rare that you get a marriage that lasts, 27 years.
Yes.
That has always been just, we love each other very much.
You left Saturday Night Live, I believe, from what I've read, and you can correct me on this. You left because you fell in love with Janie. Janie wanted to live on the West Coast.
No.
That was wife
another
number
girl.
2. I'm wife number 3.
You are? Chevy's been married 3 times?
I was married in the 60s for a short period of time to somebody I don't remember. And then for an even shorter period to a girl for about 9 months or so as I left Saturday Night Live.
How did that? Now, wait a minute. Tell me about this second marriage. You're saying he changed his whole life for her, and it only lasted 9 months?
Chevy, that's crazy.
She wouldn't leave L.A.
Oh, she wouldn't. And you went there, and you left Saturday Night Live.
Everybody but me knew that she was the wrong girl.
And nobody told you. Your parents didn't tell you. No one advised you.
Parents didn't have a hell of it.
Well, did anyone say anything to you ever?
No, nobody wanted to be. Lauren was not confrontational about that stuff. He was just a good friend and a close friend. And I know that he would like me to have stayed. Had he really reached out and said, "Jeff, this girl's wrong for you. I need you," I would have stayed.
But you would have.
That's not the way Lauren is. He's a very giving and supportive fella, and I don't think he wanted to lose me at that time, and I didn't really want to leave, but I was very much in love.
But when the marriage ended after 9 months, did you say to yourself, "Oh, for Christ's sake"? I mean, I left Saturday Night Live. I might have had a fun second season.
What was I thinking?
I mean, that had to drive you insane.
It did. I mean, ultimately, I had a film career that happened and all of that stuff. So
right. It all worked out well.
I enjoyed myself and made some bucks. But the fact of the matter is I always regretted not, staying with that show longer because it was really my show. I mean, I founded it with Lauren, and I regret it, looking back. But, hey, a lot of people do silly things in their lives.
But was Belushi and Aykroyd so mad at you that they stopped talking to you because they felt you were undermining their success by leaving?
No.
They didn't care.
John was a little jealous, and he had a right to be. Nobody could pronounce his name.
John probably wanted you to leave.
But he wanted me out.
And it got Bill and Murray in.
But we got Bill in, and the fact is, John was wonderful, and I was just suddenly this big star, and it's because I said my name every week. Is what I told John. But John, and then nobody can pronounce yours. And John was probably a little more jealous than I had thought. In fact, I learned that much later.
Yeah, I thought John, from what I've read, I mean, what the hell do I know, that John really thought he was going to be the breakeout star the first year, and it turned out to be Chevy.
He deserved it, and so did Danny, who was a resident genius.
Genius.
But the fact is, it happened the way it happened, and I said my name every week. People knew who I was, and there's no accounting for that stuff. The fact is, John did become a big star. That's what he wanted. But he abused himself a little too much.
Yeah, real sad. But so how soon after did you meet Janie, or did Janie break up the second marriage?
I met Janie on a really great movie that I was making, and she was a production coordinator, and I was on the movie. And
you seduced Janie as you were the star. What film were you working on at that point?
Under the Rainbow.
Oh my goodness!
Under the Rainbow with all the midgets.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody on that film was on drugs except for me.
Including Billy Barty?
Not the great Billy.
Not Billy Barty.
Maybe not Billy Barty, but Chevy.
Well, you don't know, with 150 little people, who are, you can't tell, really.
Chevy, you saw Janie on the set. She obviously was attractive. Yeah. And how long did it take you to get her in your trailer and seduce her?
I never did anything with her in my trailer. I did it immediately in the office.
In the office, you nailed her.
I was very polite, and I took her out on a golf cart one day for a little tour of the studio grounds and got lost and got sort of embarrassed. But we went out for a couple of dates, and I don't know, somehow she liked me.
The first time he asked me out, he said, he came over, and it was for the premiere of Seems Like... Well, actually, it was like the third time, but the other times didn't... I don't know, he kept trying to get me out. And anyway, he came over and said, I've got this premiere of my film, and... sorry. Anyway...
Yeah, but Janie, this is a man who's very famous. You must have been completely bowled over that he picked you out. And there was pressure, I would imagine...
Were you of the opinion that, he's just going to mess me around?
Didn't you think...
He said, listen, Goldie's over in France right now, and someone else is going to go with me, but they don't feel well. Would you go with me? And my response was, not if I'm third choice.
So did you put out, Janie, did you put out quickly for Chevy is the question?
No.
How long did it take Chevy to get in your pants?
It took me, it must have been, 4 or 5 hours?
Was it 5 hours? Was it that many hours? That must have been insufferably hard for you, Chevy, to wait 5 hours. Chevy, were you a ladies' man back in high school? I imagine you were the popular guy with your gift.
I was very extremely gay at that time.
You were. And then when did you stop being gay?
I stopped when I realized there were girls.
Oh, now, but Chevy, you had your share of famous women before Janie. You got all that out of your system, right?
As far as you know.
Yes. I mean, didn't you make love, if I may ask, Janie, and did you make love to Cheryl Tiegs?
Who?
Cheryl Tiegs.
I don't know.
The famous model?
Never met her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, did you get your share of famous women before you married Janie?
I may well have had some dalliances with people who had a good name.
You did.
Janie, did he discuss every one of them with you?
Did he brag to you on the first date, Janie, how many women he had and gave you a list of names?
I wouldn't have been impressed. It would have worked against him.
Right. So you don't want to know the women he's made love to?
No.
Janie, you've never asked him in the privacy of your own home?
In the privacy of our own home. She's never asked me. We don't talk about that stuff much.
I brag to my girlfriend all the time.
I tell the dogs.
Yeah. But
you tell the dogs?
Yes. To anyone who will listen, but you don't regret having gotten married, even though you had to walk away from that kind of exciting sexual life.
Man, I've got the best girl in the world.
Oh, I like this. Very nice. You two are a good couple. I am.
Yeah, we could tell how solid you were from that phone call.
Yeah, you even stuck up for each other.
Yeah, we love each other a lot.
Well, I'm very happy for you, and I'm going to tell you something. You were always good friends with Gerald Ford. I am one of the few people who will say this. I thought Gerald Ford was a good president.
Underrated.
Underrated. I do, and I've always said that.
He was a sweet guy, actually. Yep. I liked him.
Now, you got to check out this 4th annual Chevy Chase Green School auction. You two ought to come in one time so I can really get into this sexual...
Oh, God.
You know what? We will. And that's a tape, man.
Do you have
children? We got to get out now because we got to go do this show. But
you're doing Martha Stewart's show?
I got to thank you so much for doing this for us.
All right. Thanks, Chevy. Thanks, Janie.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Who would ever have predicted that?
Oh, this is crazy.
Well, that's what happens. You hang around long enough.
Stay here and it'll happen.
He actually called me the other night.
Oh, yeah.
And left the funniest phone message I've ever heard a human being leave.
Really?
Yeah. I was laughing out loud. And I don't do that often. If he comes in, I should save that message so that I could get his permission to play that for you.
I would love to hear that.
He accuses me of being a Jew. He
How dare he?
Accuses me of wrecking his career. It was the funniest thing I ever heard. Up next, by the way, and this is even more exciting, Kathy Lee Gifford is going to come in here and lick my balls.
Nice. Well, we haven't been here that long, have we?
No. I don't think we'll ever be here long enough for that.
How long will that take?
You know, Artie, I also want to find out, and I'm sorry I didn't do this just now, but I want to know if he remembers working with you.
Well, it's funny.
When did you two work together?
Dirty Work.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in that too?
He came up. He was up in Toronto working with us for about 2 weeks, and one of the greatest nights I ever had was there was a pool hall that we used to go to all the time in Toronto. And when the first night he came up there, me, Norm, and Chevy Chase, and Norm's assistant, Lori Jo, we went shooting pool. Norm and Lori Jo bailed, and it was just me and Chevy Chase shooting pool together.
Wow.
For about an hour, and then we walked back to our hotel, and I was just asking him questions about Belushi, just picking his brain about stuff that I wanted to know about, and he was so nice. He talked to me for 3 hours together by ourselves.
He probably does remember that.
But then, he did so much funny shit in that movie that they cut out, just physical stuff.
Yeah.
And, he was a nice guy to me.
Wait a second, Artie, I have to interrupt you. Billy Crystal's on line 3.
And he busted Saget's balls in the most funny way.
Billy Crystal, have we made up with him? Is he all right with us?
I don't think he's all right with me.
He's
Jim,
never going to be all right.
Jim, you're on the air.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, now.
Hey, I think the viewers kind of want to know how you guys reconciled. I mean, for those of us that aren't quite up to speed without maybe airing too much of the dirty laundry.
Well, no, I can give you the quick update. What happened was Chevy called this is funny. And this actually is really interesting story. Gary reminded me of this. There was a time when Chevy and I were going at it so badly And he was just furious with me, and I wasn't too thrilled with him.
Yeah, and he didn't back down. He
No.
kept firing.
He kept firing, and it got really ugly. And Stuttering John was on him, and a lot of the fans were really blasting him good. And they, the fans. One thing about our fans, boy, they stick up for us. And
It's
when the going gets tough. So anyway, Chevy, in the middle of it, called Gary in the office, and he said, "I need to speak to Howard." And I said to Gary, "I ain't speaking to him." So Gary said, Chevy said to Gary, "Listen, it's not even. I don't care if he makes up with me or not. It's nothing about that." He says, "I have a source that tells me someone went to the Inquirer, said something about Howard. They're going to blast him in an article." Now, I actually appreciated that. Now, what the hell this source was or what the story was supposed... The story never appeared because guess what? There's really no story with me. You know that. But he gave me a heads up.
Really?
That was the first thing, yeah. And then what happened was several months later, Chevy called Gary and said, "Listen, this whole feud thing is really getting to me, and it's just silly already. Any way to patch things up?" And somehow, I don't know, we ended up speaking, and I ran into Chevy in California. I was with my daughters. I was two of my daughters, and I took them to a hotel, and I walk out of the hotel. Who's standing there? Chevy Chase. And we started talking, and we worked things out. And he said, "Yeah, I said some shit about you. I'm sorry I said it, and, I don't know." And I said, "Yeah, man." And he seemed like a really decent guy. And, he is Chevy Chase and Saturday Night Live.
Right, it's...
That whole thing. And I'm actually, a big fan of his work and have a lot of respect for what he did. And the fact of the matter is, so we worked things out. And I came on the air, and I told Robin that I ran into him. And, and we just kind of dropped the whole Chevy thing.
Yeah.
And
and it's been a slow, sort of,
So
warming.
I got invited to this party this summer that I told you about on the air, and all of a sudden I see Chevy and Janie walk in. And Janie, I've never reconciled with.
No, there were never any discussions with Janie. Janie was still angry from the phone call.
I'm standing there at this party with my daughter. I'm talking to Bruce Springsteen, and now all I'm doing is focused on Chevy and Janie coming in. And I'm
is
watching,
that woman going to attack me?
Yeah, I'm watching, and the two of them see me, and they get into a huddle, and they start talking. And I'm thinking to myself, they're probably saying, maybe we're going to leave, or I didn't know what, or we're going to go confront him, or what. I didn't know where things stood.
Janie was just waiting for this opportunity.
And then as the party went on, Chevy came over, and we were talking, and all that, but Janie wouldn't come over. Well, later on in the party, Janie did walk over, and she said to me, "Hey, Howard, what's happening?" And blah, 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 blah. I'm Janie Chase. I said, "Oh, hey, Janie." I said, "Look, we've never had a chance to talk. I know things got really weird." I said, "But boy, we sure did some good radio together." She didn't really. Yeah, she goes, "Well, it was good for you." I said, "Yeah," and I said, "Well, gee, I feel awful about how this all went down. I've had a chance to reconcile with Chevy and all of this, and she was really actually lovely, made it easy, and started asking me about my kid who was here and all that kind of stuff." And
yeah, the good radio thing, that only ever works with Trump.
Right.
Yeah.
He appreciaes that.
He does. And then like my feud the time I had with Sam, that blew over, and the feud with Bon Jovi blew over.
Yeah.
I mean, here I am at Bon Jovi's house. We had a huge feud, it was unbelievable. So it was kind of neat that, it all worked out. And then I heard about their charity with the environment. They were really donating a lot of money and trying to raise money.
Got some good stuff up there for auction.
Yeah, and I said, "Hey, I would like to help out." They asked me if I would help out, and I said I would. So that led to this call last night where they thanked me for putting this item up for bid. And again, we welcome anybody to bid on it. It's for a good cause. And come on down here and spend some time with us, to sit in for an hour or something.
I'd like to, Howard, but I think I'm going to go for Clinton.
I'm going for Cameron Diaz myself. I think hanging out with Cameron Diaz for a day would just be absolute ball torture.
Well, I could probably pinpoint the exact time and year that initial phone call happened.
Yeah.
I'm going to say late July 1988. And the reason I know that is because it sounds like
it's taken 10 years, 20 years to.
I went. Me and my friends were such big fans of the show at that time, and you hadn't even gotten into Philly yet, I think, or maybe you just got into Philly. And me and my one buddy Kevin went away on a vacation. We saved up money and we went to Cancun for a week to try to get laid, which we didn't.
Right.
And then when we got back, my buddy Deej picked us up at the airport, and the big fucking news was that you and Chevy Chase had this blowout on the air, and he told me, he goes, yeah, Howard was telling him, you know, your movies suck now, and Chevy was saying, I turned down 12 movies a day, and you said, I turned down a movie today, and it was like really big news, and I'll never forget that I didn't hear it because he was telling me about it, and that was in July of '88. We went away, so that's probably how long ago we're talking about, almost 20 years.
Yeah, it was awesome radio. I mean, I called their house. And
it was big,
Richard Belzer
it was big news.
And even Chevy in this phone call to me goes that he left me the message saying that if we'd want him, he would come on the show.
Right.
He said, we're going to be in the car. We're going to do the Martha Stewart show with my wife. But he said, I would be happy to call in. And he said, here's my number. He said, but don't give it to Richard Belzer. So, like, that was 20 years. You know, and Belzer was like, gee, I didn't think Chevy would mind us calling him.
Right. That was, he made a terrible blunder.
Yes, Fred.
My question is he still mad at Belzer?
He could be, because he did reference Belzer. I don't know.
He did?
So funny.
And him and Belzer have a big history together. They were, you remember that movie, The Groove, too?
Yeah,
that Channel One.
Oh, yeah.
They were together working, doing comedy before SNL.
Belzer was just, he thought that Chevy would actually have a sense of humor, and he would get it.
And Belzer considered Chevy a really good friend.
Right.
Anyway, so, you know, here's 20 years it's taken to get this thing on track, but nevertheless, the Chases are doing this 4th annual Chevy Chase Green School auction, and they go to CharityBuzz.com.
Notice we haven't had Belzer on the show. That was Chevy's demand.
And as you remember, Howard,
Yeah.
as you remember, Norm had sort of asked you or begged you or whatever to be in Dirty Work for a day, and when I signed on, Chevy Chase was officially on to do the film, and you were a possibility, at least in their head you were. And I was like, wow, that's going to be fun. I'm coming to the set that day.
I was crazy.
Yeah.
It's been such a good source of contention for so many years that who knows what will happen in the future. It'll be great.
Yeah, you never know. All right, hey, thanks, man. That's sort of the brief history of how this all went down.
Is here.
Hughley?
Hughley.
I thought it was Hughley.
That's what I said.
You're saying Hughley.
Dude, now you're picking my words apart, too?
What do you name Ronnie Und? I mean, come on, you can't forget the first letter to people's names.
We're going to bring the gentleman in, okay?
Okay.
Obviously, A-list guest. He's got a fruit cake, fruit basket, or whatever. Fruit plate.
He's a funny guy.
Well, he's an A-list guest.
All right.
How you doing, man? I'm good.
Yo.
Okay, man. Hey, man.
How are you, man?
What's happening?
Good to see you.
Usually a dude getting followed on the camera like that is being indicted for something.
Not you.
Watch out.
So what's going on with you, man? Are you excited to talk to Howard this morning?
Of course I am, man. As excited as you can be this early in the morning.
Yeah, it's true. It's the crack of dawn here right this way.
Hey, now I'm D.L. Hughley. I'm here to promote my HBO special, Unapologetic, at the Howard Stern Show. I'm very, very excited. Plus, they have a great green room, and you can tell when people are making a lot of money because they have really cool snacks in the green room.
Did you get a fruit platter this morning?
Absolutely, but you know, you have to share with people. You know, I don't generally like to eat fruit in front of people because, you know, it looks bad. But thanks, man. I'm really excited to come down here. We're going to chop it up with Howard and see what we can do, if we can have some fun.
Things are looking good this morning.
Absolutely.
All right. Good luck in there today, DL.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Gary, bring in DL. Let's talk to him a little bit. See what he thinks about what's going on in the world. DL Hughley, of course. There he is. There he is. DL Hughley.
And another guy.
Now he's coming in with a bodyguard.
You got a bodyguard
about
too.
Being in here?
Right. You got a bodyguard with you too, huh?
Says Ronnie's going to guard you, then I'll guard DL.
Is that guy?
It's my brother. You got to either pay him or give him a job.
Is that your brother, actually?
He's married to my sister. Been married to her for like 20 years.
Because he came in here, you looked like he was looking for trouble.
Right. Yeah. You know, big bald dudes always look for trouble.
Yeah, I know. How are you?
I'm wonderful, man. I really am.
Did you get in trouble for those comments about the nappy-headed
You know, people got
hose?
mad. I don't know how a grown man gets in trouble. Like, you know, like, Mommy, did I do something? But people were upset as if, you know, like, all I can do is tell you how I see it.
Right.
and people like get very like all the shit going on in the world. You worried about what I'm doing,
right? Yeah. If you have enough time to worry about what D.L. Hughley is doing, then maybe you have too much free time.
Like it's so amazing to me. Like the NAACP just buried the word nigga.
Right.
Which fucked up 45 minutes of my show.
Right.
Thank God they didn't do it before I did the special. It would have been fucked up. But,
you always use the word in your
But now it's people in my family I can't even talk to. You don't call me no more. I don't know what to say to you. But in the myriad of things that is wrong.
No, but you said that the girls did have nappy hair,
Some
but they were not hoes,
right.
and people got on you for that.
Right. Like just like I'm watching. You can only call it like you see it. I don't understand why that is.
And you're also telling jokes,
right.
Isn't that the case?
And I'm also telling a version of what you never hear men talking about how attractive female basketball players are.
Right. You do not.
Like
why don't they do that?
Because they're not attractive.
So you're saying what you think.
I've seen a few of them look like they was wearing cups. Let me tell you something.
You sometimes doubt whether they're actually right.
When you can braid your own hair and palm a basketball,
it's not right.
Just like you see the girl who's suing Isaiah Thomas.
Yes.
Like I would just go, come on now.
Well, I keep looking at. I said maybe she takes a bad picture.
She looked like Dale Davis.
They keep saying he found her attractive.
Oh yeah, right.
But even in the testimony, they say, well, she is a very attractive woman.
Yeah, they keep saying. I don't understand what's going on.
You know what? Let me tell you. I would just walk out. How do we know you didn't sexually? Because I can see, Your Honor. That's why.
Then they would dismiss the case.
Did you see the woman testify? I was sitting at my desk polishing my nails, and Isaiah came up and touched me on my dick. And I knew at that point.
Again, she was a college basketball star.
Yeah, right.
Proves your point.
Right. If you can dunk, I'm not going out with you.
Yeah. You don't want to go out with a girl who can dunk. You're absolutely right. It's annoying.
But it's so many things, and every time I turn around, people are all upset about shit that we know.
Well,
yes,
true. I know. I mean, some of your routines are so hysterical. I've been playing them all day today. But the thing too now this OJ thing is going to bring you a lot. People are going to want to know
what do you
think.
do about OJ?
We went up to Harlem yesterday, and we interviewed some of the black community up there.
Right.
And every person said OJ was innocent already.
Leave OJ alone.
To leave OJ alone.
Well, I don't think OJ's innocent.
You do not.
I don't know about this. I think this bullshit here is just if it were anybody else, then it would be some misdemeanor type bullshit.
This through
but OJ getting the death penalty for this shit right here. No, literally.
You think they're going to put him away on this
one? Put him to death for trying to get his memorabilia.
Now, the crime of putting your memorabilia, you're to be killed.
But OJ must be crazy, right? I mean, he got away with murder.
When you get away with murder, you're supposed to just lay down.
Right. Go away. I remember this guy, Klaus von Bülow.
Right, killed his...
Some people accused him.
She didn't
die.
He
didn't, yeah. She didn't die. She's in a coma somewhere.
Yeah.
But
the next day
if you were married to Klaus von Bülow, you probably want to be in a coma too.
Right.
but the fact of the matter is that after his trial was concontroversial, some people thought he got off. The guy, you never see this guy anymore. Right. He's gone. You don't see him.
Yeah.
But even that, it's just the way that stuff is done. Like nobody asked Robert Blake, and he killed his wife.
Well, listen.
Phil Spector shot that woman. I don't care. He looks like the most bored defendant I've ever seen in my life. Can you hurry up and finish this shit so I can get back to my wall of sound? I don't.
It is odd. A lot of people testified that Spector runs around with guns.
Right.
He's constantly putting a gun in a woman's mouth. And now the jury, they say, is probably hung 7-5. We don't know which direction. Right. That is amazing out there.
But I think that there's I'm telling you, there is a special onus when it is a black man and white people get killed. It really that's the way we look at it in society. Right. Just like Michael Vick. The thing about Michael Vick is not that I've seen dog fights and I thought they were horrible. So I just, like as a kid, this ain't some shit I want to see no more.
You stayed away from it.
But it isn't that he fought the dogs, it's that he killed them if they lost.
Right.
And he plays for the Falcons.
Should they kill him if...
he would not have survived.
Hey, motherfucker, it's a receiver or two you could have shot.
What about that? How about if in the NFL we kill people who lose every week?
Well, maybe Michael would see the problem if you put it that way.
There's a lot of gamblers who are completely for that.
But here, comment. This was, in fact, we couldn't find anyone who actually thought OJ had done it up in Harlem. I'll play you this. And tell me what you think. Here's a guy. This is a typical guy we find walking on the street.
Right. Do you think OJ's innocent or guilty of burglary?
I believe he's innocent. Because I don't believe he'll be a burglary type guy. Yeah, I don't see that.
Do you think OJ's constantly singled out?
Since he was in the lights one time, now they're going to try to keep on trying to get him now, to prove them right. You know, that's what we're gonna try to do.
Do you sympathize more with the Goldman family at this time or with O.J.?
Well, I say with O.J.
Why's that?
Well, because I think that he got it coming. I don't think he did it. You know.
Right.
See? So a lot of people are siding with O.J. Maybe it's racial.
I do not think that the case. I think this case is a version of what he said. I do think that they're going to get him.
Yeah.
We're going to get this motherfucker for something.
Yeah, we got to put him away somehow.
You know, just like when they went after Capone, they ended up getting him for tax evasion.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think that it's just we just never say what we feel as a society. We always pretend like it's one way,
right, and
then it's another. And that's the thing I was in.
Well, people are afraid because, like, you look at the Emmys. They bleeped out. That Fox is so scared of everyone if saying "God damn." Even. They just bleep out anything. Right. We are becoming very sanitized, aren't we?
And we are very. It's so funny because they blame comedians and rappers for the coarseness of, like, slavery was pretty coarse. You know, that shit wasn't cool. Killing Indians was pretty coarse.
Right.
Like comedians was going, hey man, fuck the Indians up. And it's so funny. Like, we never tell the truth, and it's just things that, like, in our community, I don't care what you say.
Right.
The biggest problem isn't AIDS, drugs, violence, shitty schools. It's single parents. It's the fact that women are left to fend on their own with all these children. And there's a lot of beautiful. When I see a single woman struggling to raise her child, it hurts me because I know if she didn't have that kid, I'd be trying to fuck her. I really would.
That's right. Now, what about you? I mean, you have a long, stable marriage. How long have you been married?
It'd be 22 years in February.
Is that killing you? I mean, you're an attractive man. I mean, a lot of women must want to be getting close to you.
It's like my father said a long time ago. It'll be all right when the swelling go down. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Is that it?
I have a wife who I adore. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that, like, most women, she's insane.
Right.
You know, like.
How does she get crazy?
Right.
I mean, I know you're irrational. What does she do?
Right. Like the other, we were doing something. I was hosting Def Jam Saturday.
Right.
So. They gave me flowers in my dressing room,
Right.
So a woman, and the flowers have been there for 3 days. We smoking cigars and flicking the ashes in the flowers.
That's not right.
So a girl came and she was talking about how beautiful the flowers were. So I said, "Oh, take them." You know.
Uh-oh.
My wife. 10 minutes later came, where the flowers at? And I said, they told her that some girl had took them. She storms down to go get the flowers. I'm like, girl, you can't fucking go in the parking lot and take flowers from somebody that inflict ashes in. It is the point. I said, this is my fucking dressing room.
Oh.
So it's just irrational.
Do you think she got jealous that you were somehow...
You're giving flowers to another woman?
But it wasn't even...
It's her flowers.
Yeah, I didn't even care about them.
Of course.
I could give less than a shit about these flowers. They had been there for 3 days.
So then you go, hey, what's wrong with me? Why did I marry this woman? Do you doubt your decision?
No, well, you know what? I tell you, honestly, not to kiss her ass. If you have to spend your life with somebody, then I have a wonderful woman. My mistress gets on my nerves too. But
yeah, you got a lady on the side. They all get on your nerves.
All right, these motherfuckers here. I got kids that get on my nerves. But
you got a lot of kids. How many kids you got?
I have 3. I have
3
a
kids.
20-year-old.
No kidding. How old are you?
I'm 43.
No shit.
Yeah, and she goes to Smith. And she is an intern in D.C. She's trying to help abolish the death penalty. I'm so glad she's an intern when Bill Clinton ain't around.
I was going to say, she's an intern in D.C. You got to be worried.
Right. She's not blowing anybody.
No. Well, you
don't know.
I'm certainly praying.
When she said, I'm going to Washington to be an intern, you just checked who was in the White House. She said, she's not going to blow George Bush.
It's a lot of gay women at her school, so blowing a dude or...
Maybe blowing a dude is good. Who the hell knows? You know, I still don't understand. Honest to God, and I'm not saying this because you're here. Right. I don't understand how you didn't get that late night show job. I'm talking about CBS after Letterman. You were up for it.
And
Craig Ferguson, the Scottish guy. Mm-hmm. I see you as much funnier.
Well, I don't know what happened, but I do know this, that I think I worked hard. And, like, to me, the greatest thing I get to do is I love being on stage. I love seeing shit. And so if they didn't feel like I had what it took, and I know that I wouldn't have, I ain't going to ever be softball. I'm sure I'd have got in trouble for saying something.
Yeah, so you probably would have been off the air anyway.
Right.
So it's good you didn't get the job.
I'm fucking canceled.
They would have thrown you off for the nappy hair stuff.
Right. And like, because a guy, it's so funny because I'm the son of a nappy head man.
Right.
And a nappy head woman. And I have nappy head children, but I can't talk about that. And I have nappy head, but I can't.
When did nappy hair become a bad thing?
And the dude who is leading the protest got a perm. Ain't that a bitch?
That's wild. Sharpton with that perm.
How the fuck you gonna have a hair that Aunt B from Andy Griffith had, and you trying to tell me?
Are you surprised that Al Sharpton has a perm? I mean, if you are a leader, you know, quote unquote leader, civil rights, this and that, why would you try to make your hair like the white man?
How are you supposed to take that guy seriously? See, when
I don't take
goes...
any grown man, and I mean this, that needs a leader is already behind it.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is the white leader? Who's the Mexican
There
leader?
is no white leader.
Who's the, you know, and if you're gonna lead, do some shit that matters. You know, like now they trying to boycott rap. Like now Master P wants to start a rap label with no profanity, and I'm like, motherfucker, we had it. It's called jazz.
We don't want that again. Nobody bought that.
Nobody bought that.
I got a Grover Washington CD. What the fuck? But
I've asked Sharpton about his hair. I've said to him, Al, why do you wear your hair in this style? It's really like a white guy.
And he blamed James Brown.
Yeah, he blamed James Brown. He goes, well, James Brown did it, and I wanted to honor James Brown.
Did it in the 60s. And
it was a different time.
Yeah,
you know,
it really is.
It was a different time.
It's just like even everything he does is almost antiquated. Like boycotting in front of FYE. Which is cool,
right?
Except that most kids don't buy their shit on. They don't go. They steal it off the internet like everybody else.
That's right. And it's not gonna have an impact,
right? What the fuck are you boycotting? So that'll be out of business. And that business model is out of business. It's antiquated. Nobody goes to record stores and buys fucking CDs.
Record stores are over. So standing in front of them is kind of missing the boat.
It's just to get on TV. Like to me, it's just like now they like rap. You want to like. Walmart, you can't go to a Walmart and buy a record that has profanity or violence, but you can go to Walmart and buy a gun.
Absolutely.
You can't get the 357 out, but you can get the 357.
It's wild.
So why don't you? We want to ban songs about guns, but not guns. So it's just, if you want to start,
it's hypocritical.
It really is to me.
See, if I was a black man, I'd wear my hair like you do.
Right.
I like how you do it. Now what is that? That's
it's,
like
it's stress and tension.
No. You're doing something with your hair.
No. They wash it.
Yes.
Twist it and untwist it.
That's what I would do.
That's all it is.
I like that style.
Me too. And
I got curly hair.
Yeah.
I wear it curly. For years I tried to straighten it like Al Sharpton. But I say you got to go with what you have.
You were spending hours in a beauty parlor.
Hours. I mean, for what? I'm not going to look good.
With your hair all wrapped up.
That's why
my hair's straight, I'll get girls.
Right.
It's not going to happen.
Fuck this, I'm just going to get rich. Then they won't get.
Yeah, that'll get me some girls.
Absolutely.
That's the way you
Rich
do
will
it.
straighten out anything.
Are you fucking kidding? Have you ever seen somebody that had a beautiful girl? You go, God damn, thank God he has money.
Yeah.
Thank God. Because when I saw that,
Robin does that with me. So you are very successful. I mean, your stand-up comedy is rock solid, right?
Thank you.
And now you got this special on HBO.
Right.
Okay, so we should promote that. Unapologetic.
Right.
This Saturday night at 10 o'clock on HBO. That's a good name for your special. You don't apologize to any man.
Right, but you know, I had people like that came out and protested me like you know, Christian groups, and I'm like, man.
Really? For what?
Christian groups? What'd you say?
For the Imus comments, I mean, I got protested Christian groups would come out and protesting me, and I was like, if you're a Christian, forgive me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
The Christians are the worst.
Right. Like, aren't you? If you forgive me, but it's just like, you actually made a sign and protested me for having an opinion. I'm telling a fucking joke. I'm not trying to change the world.
It's crazy. But you say that Bill Maher is the second funniest person on the planet?
I think he is.
Yeah. So
you do his show a lot.
Oh,
Bill is very funny.
And you know what it is? I think that what makes him so funny is how unafraid he is to state to have a clear point of view. Like everybody murks the waters. I feel kind of like this, and then
no, he's clear on what he wants, and that's good. Believes. Yeah, I like guys like that. Whether you agree with them or not, it's good.
Even if you don't like, and I like people who, for instance, have a point of view regardless of how fucked up it is.
Hey, I heard you're friends with a guy who was in the hotel room with OJ when he confronted the memorabilia guy.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Who's the guy you know?
Well, the guy who's giving out interviews, Goldie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's. We be playing golf. We play golf.
Right.
You know, I haven't seen him in a year and a half since I played Phoenix, but we'd be playing golf and he'd be in the phone ring and it'd be OJ on the phone. He'd be like, you want to talk to OJ? No, motherfucker.
Right. Now, what are you going to do when you perform in front of President Bush? Aren't you due to perform?
I didn't do it.
You didn't?
No.
Why?
Did you turn it down?
Because you dislike him so much.
No, not because I've been around I performed in front of several people I dislike. Because I believe that it's cowardice to be in front of somebody and not tell a joke about how you feel.
I see.
I'm not saying that you have to, like Sally Field, I wouldn't have gone, like, I respect that anybody takes a stand.
Right.
But you can't, if you won't let me tell jokes from my perspective, like you just bringing the brother in to make...
Do they sometimes vet your material?
You had to, everything.
Oh, they do.
Oh, that
and you
was
couldn't
it?
talk about politicians. How the fuck am I going to be able to... Like this, like you can't talk about any... Like Larry Craig in the bathroom?
Yeah. You can't talk about that.
No, I mean, I just don't understand how you go to the bathroom. I didn't know that tapping on your foot on the floor was a symbol for gay sex.
You got to learn that shit.
I'll never go to the bathroom with an iPod again. Are you coming on to me? No, motherfucker, I was listening to the new Kanye shit. And then when you tap your shit on the floor, what happens? Does a dick come out the ceiling like a boxing announcer?
It's got to be more complicated.
And isn't Minnesota the same state that had a bridge that fell down?
Yeah.
Ain't you got better shit to do with your city officials than fucking place them in the bathroom to see if somebody wants to suck dick?
You're absolutely. There's so many things to worry about. How do you have the time in your day to get your dick sucked in the bathroom?
I mean, and you ever been to a man? You ever seen a bathroom in the men's bathroom that was so bad you just shit on yourself?
Yeah, all right. Every men's bathroom I go into, I don't care where it is, there's always a shit in the toilet bowl. There's guys who apparently don't even have a shit in the toilet bowl. I've seen shit outside the toilet bowl.
Right.
It's unbelievable, the hygiene some guys have. It's almost like they go in there angry and go, you know what, I'm going to shit all over this.
And it's symbolic. Like, I just read yesterday that 1 in a third of men don't wash their hands after they use the bathroom.
Study.
Now, you're a celebrity. I bet a lot of people want to shake your hand. I hate it. I walk around with a hand gel all the time.
Man, and I used to think that was wrong.
Right.
But let me tell you something. You just walking around the airport, you're smelling all dicky, and you done use the fucking you nasty son of a bitch.
Right. You know,
he won't shake my hand. That's because I don't want tetanus.
When I pee, I don't even touch my own dick. I take my underwear. I don't even want to touch my own dick. Why should I subject somebody else to my dick? You're absolutely right. But what are with guys with these men's rooms? You know, we worked in terrestrial radio at another place. Every day we walk into the bathroom, we'd either find lice in the sink, or we would go to use the bathroom, the toilet, and there would be turds, but not even in the bowl. I'm talking about on the seat. And I go, well, what are they, angry, these people?
Yeah.
What's going on?
It is really, we are the most nasty motherfuckers. It's a good thing we make more money than women do, because,
women would not be with you, right?
No. If it wasn't for money, you'd never get laid.
We are the nastiest motherfuckers ever.
Do you ever get jealous of some of these showbiz guys? One day they're with, Jenny McCarthy. The next day they're with Goldie Hawn's daughter. I mean, you're missing out on a lot of this activity.
No, you know what? I think chasing trim is just. I mean, and then like I would rather have somebody like my wife married me when I was making $4.75 an hour, so at least I know.
Right. You know she loves you. She's into you.
Yeah, she digs me.
Right.
And like she still like wants to go places with me. Like,
right.
I go to the store. I want to go. Now how can I go see my other woman with you tagging along?
That's
with a threesome.
Embarrassing.
Nobody shows up at their mistress' house with their wife. Who does that?
I wanted to ask you something. You were in the movie Soul Plane, and you say I always have had in my career a level of dignity in what I do. But this is the one thing I'm ashamed of. You're ashamed of being in the movie Soul Plane.
Absolutely.
Well, how did you do it? I mean, you saw the script.
I sold out.
Oh.
You did.
No way around.
The money was good.
Yeah,
but can I say something? Sometimes isn't it true? You read a script and it looks reasonable.
Not Soul Plane.
Not that. Not Soul Plane. You knew it was not funny.
I knew it was horrible, and I knew. But my wife wanted hardwood floors.
She did, and that bought the hardwood floors.
And that, and I think that to me is the black. Not symbolically, it was the time where I said, it was my turning point where I went, I'll do my best to never. Now, I'm not saying I'll never do anything horrible.
Right.
Like, I thought that Studio 60 was going to be, when I read that script, I thought this redeems me for Soul Plane. I have to get this just because this redeems me.
You were one of the stars of Studio 60, right? It's been canceled.
Right. And then I said, from now on, I'm going to try to have a level of, the unquestionable level of integrity to me.
Right.
Like, there are people who think that the jokes I tell don't have any integrity, but I mean.
No, they do.
I mean them to some degree.
By the way, the Unapologetic DVD goes on sale September 25th, and DL's national comedy tour kicks off in October. And if you want any kind of information on tour dates, then you should go see this guy. He's a scream. MySpace.com/DL Hughley.
All right, you said that Bill Maher's the second funniest.
Right.
Who's the first?
I didn't say he was the second funniest.
Well, you know who the funniest is. DL.
But I think to me, it's like there are cats who I think you have to be. I think that as a
who are the top 3 comedians other than you
that I like?
Yeah, I want to know.
I don't really. I haven't seen a lot of comedy lately, but I've seen some cats. I think Bill Maher is one of them.
Right.
I think.
Gotta be Chris Rock, right?
Chris Rock,
okay,
of course.
all right.
Of course, Chris Rock.
Don't give him names. I want to see what he comes
I would
up
say
with.
that. I would say Chris Rock and Carlin.
George Carlin.
Still got it.
But cats that I love Earthquake. I love Patrice O'Neal.
Oh, yeah.
I love this cat, the young cat named Malik S. I love this young cat named Ali. I love, it's so many cats. Like, when I see them, I go, wow, I believe it. Like, I did Def Jam again, I believe in black comedy again, because these cats were just brave and saying what I thought, wow, they're not just up here talking shit, they up here trying to say what they see.
Are you sick of being in stand-up comedy?
No.
You love it? You don't get the feeling, I should be a TV star and I want to get off the road.
No, my gig and people that
you think the road saves your marriage in the sense that it gets you out of the house?
Is it fresh?
You know, somebody said something to me. I was talking to this cat named Mark from Dallas, and he was saying, you know, I've been doing comedy about 18, 19 years now. And I would imagine that if you took those 19 years, about half of them would have been on the road. So I said, yeah, I've been married 22. He said, motherfucker, you've been married 8. Really? When you think, but I miss her when I'm gone.
But look at the success you are. I mean, and people don't know this. Do you know that DL was kicked out of high school?
No.
Yes, he was.
Kicked out. He didn't just leave.
They said, motherfucker, you can leave now.
Why were you such a troublemaker? I mean, were you a big pain in the ass?
I used to. You see the cat that's with me now. We went to high school together. We've been friends.
Right.
And so I was.
So that's not your literal brother. He's your brother.
He's married
He's
to
a brother-in-law.
But he's married to my sister.
So. Oh, he is. Okay.
I used to, every time it was a fight, every time it was some shit to be started, I was the motherfucker talking the shit that got it started. Every time.
And can you handle yourself? Can you fight?
I thought I could. Man, I done won and I done lost a lot.
Because you were
I
wise
lost a lot and I don't won a lot.
Would you to the dozens? Would you sit there and rank on people's mothers and all that kind of shit, and then some guy just clock you and beat you up?
Or if somebody needed some shit, like I was always the dude when you needed some shit started. I was the motherfucker they sent over to talk shit.
So who threw you out of school? Did the teachers get together?
This guy named Mr. Rob.
Did he get together with other teachers and say, "Look, this guy"?
We had a big fight. It was a big, huge fight at school.
A fight, a fist fight.
It was people was getting stabbed. We got a huge fight at
The police were called.
I didn't get stabbed.
Were you in the Bloods? Someone told me you were a Blood.
You were a gangster.
I'm the 35th and Avalon.
No kidding. Yeah. I mean, well, what do you have to do to get into the Bloods? I mean, you got to be a tough guy.
What do you have to do to get out of them?
I'm not sure he is.
That's the more important question.
Yeah.
I was a kid.
I was in B'nai B'rith, by the way. Go ahead, Jess.
I was a kid, and when they fought, even if you wasn't with it, you had to.
You had to fight.
You couldn't. It was no way you could say, "Hey, man, I saw everybody fighting and I didn't get in it."
Yeah, I'm gonna have a comedy career. I can't be doing this.
Oh
shit.
no, I was going to school,
Right.
motherfucker. But so every time they did something, you did it. So we got into this big fight at school, and it was my 3rd fight, and I was in the 10th grade, and they just said, and I just didn't never know the answers. Like I couldn't read. Like, I don't know if I couldn't read, but I just. Every time words, if I see a whole bunch of words on the page to this day, I have to, it makes me panic a little bit. I gotta, wait a minute, this is a contract. I'm gonna need, but
wait a second, when you're in a gang and they say, okay, we're gonna go fight some guys.
They don't say we're gonna fight. It's just a fight. Like nobody.
Can you stand on the edges and pretend to be fighting, kind of like?
No.
No, you got to mix it up.
Well, ain't nobody gonna ask you, are you pretending to be here?
Yeah.
And so I remember this dude.
Can you kind of back? Like I think I could find a way to finagle my way out of the fight and appear to be fighting.
Yeah, but the other guys don't know you're doing it. They're gonna really hit you.
So you've been punched in the face.
Oh man.
You've punched another guy in the face. You've knocked guys out.
Did you use weapons?
Hey, I was 5'6", 120 pounds. I used whatever the fuck I could.
But Artie's right. How do you get out of the Bloods? Well, I thought once you're in
you can't. It's not a situation where you. I didn't consciously go, I'm not gonna do this anymore. But when I just couldn't see one day being in a situation where I used to feel really bad when we would hang out and I would know that I had something else inside of me. I would know it.
Right.
Like I didn't know why I knew it, but we would be together and I would be sad as a motherfucker because I would go, man, I know I can do something else. I just don't know what it is.
Right. You're smart enough to not live the thug life.
Right. And I'm like, I just know it's something here.
Once you're kicked out of school, how do you make that transition?
But I got kicked out of there, and then I went to Lock High, got kicked out of there, went to San Pedro High.
You got kicked out 3 or 4 times.
I got kicked out, and that's So then I just stopped going to school.
You are really bad.
I was troubled.
Why did you pick the Bloods over the Crips?
You don't pick, were you?
Well, what do you mean?
My mother lived in that neighborhood.
Yeah, they
she bought a house
the Bloods
there.
ran that neighborhood.
And it was their neighborhood, yeah.
Oh, I see. You can't say, listen, I want to
It
recruit
wasn't like a free agent. You can't like, who's going to offer me the best deal?
You can't say, look, I would imagine in a neighborhood you got some Bloods and you got some Crips and then you pick your team.
No.
And it's fun and you go with
They
your
can't live together, Howard. That's the whole point.
All right, wow.
You live wherever
But it's so
your
silly.
mama...
You're all young black men, all struggling to make it in this world and just live a nice life, and here you are killing each other.
Well, you know, and that's to me why I do the comedy I do.
Right.
Because I believe, honestly, that if a man, particularly a black man, gets past a certain age, he'll start to see the world. Like I believe, like when I was doing an interview and they asked me, "What did you want to be when I was growing up?" And I never thought about it. Like I don't know anybody that thought about where you
growing
were
up.
Right.
Yeah. It didn't seem like there was any hope to do anything.
Like, and I wouldn't have called it. I wouldn't have said I didn't have any hope because that was been too clear a thought. But I didn't like when I think back as a kid. I didn't go, "Well, I want to be an astronaut," or "I want to be." I didn't have, and I didn't know anybody else who had them.
A lot of young black men don't have that dream. Like, oh, I'm going to grow up and be a scientist. Doesn't seem possible.
Doesn't seem that there's nothing like that around you.
Because I think that there, more than anything else, there was nobody who, like my father was a great man, but he didn't, a good man to me, but he worked hard. I one day I asked him, I said, "Daddy, do you love me?" He said, "Motherfucker, you ate, didn't you?" That puts it all in perspective.
You got me thinking. I grew up in a black community. I don't recall anyone saying, "Gee, I want to grow up and be something." No. I don't think any of us did.
No,
I don't think.
Well,
I think I had dreams.
had the same sort of situation. I didn't understand why. I said I could clearly see there were two lines in school. There was a line of going someplace and the line of not going someplace. And all you had to do was go choose a line. But all the black kids chose the line that wasn't going anyplace.
Yeah, I used to say.
I don't think they like to. That's an active thing to kind of choose something.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't really
more
make
than anything
a choice.
else, they kind of don't make one.
That's what I'm saying. There was an opportunity to make a choice, but none was made.
Yeah, I would say I would go into radio. People look at me like I'm nuts.
Right.
You don't think about something like that.
But
That's
nobody
true.
Nobody believes. Like I always knew, and I'm telling you, when I would be hanging out with these cats, and to their credit, when it was gonna be some real fucked up shit, I remember these cats was going to do some dirt, and they was like, "You ain't going."
They would say that to you.
Because they felt you might have something going on.
I don't know if, like, when we grew up, like, I heard, like, this no snitch shit, that don't mean, it means if I'm with you and we doing something together, then I ain't gonna tell if I get caught. It don't mean if you do, if cats was doing the shit that they doing now in our neighborhood,
you would tell them.
We wouldn't tell the police, but it would get dealt with. You wouldn't just be doing it.
Right.
Like, ain't nobody, like, we wouldn't go to the police, but you wouldn't be doing it.
Right, but the thing is, when you speak about your dad, isn't this really your stepdad? Like, you didn't know your dad was your dad?
Right.
I mean, your dad, you believed your dad was your biological dad.
Right.
And then suddenly you were at a family function. You were about what, 12 years old, and some uncle blurted out, "That's your stepdad."
That's actually a joke, but that actually happened. But when that happened that day, my uncle broke out the age of real father, and they explained it away and fucked it. That ain't real. But then later on, I found out that was true. So,
who is it? So when you talk about your father, you talking about your stepfather?
Well, see, his name is Hughley, and he's to me my father.
Right.
But the world would categorize him as my stepfather. Like, I would never say he was.
So what about your real father? Where the hell is he?
I don't know.
I mean, your biological father. Don't know.
But my
Isn't
wife.
that amazing that you could have a good marriage, knowing, being all fucked up in the head that my
But you know what? You spend your whole life, and I think a lot of black men do, spend their whole life trying to guess what they're supposed to be. Like I grew up with my mother. She hated my real father. Like, you have to eat like him, you have to walk like him. Hated him.
Right.
And so, and I guessed my whole life. I was trying to guess what I wasn't supposed to be to not make people mad. Like, people say, "You look like you." I would be eating. She go, "You eat just like him, or you sound just like him."
Really? That's horrible.
There was a horrible kind of way to kind of exist. But when I grew up, my wife, right before I used to be just angry all the time, and she said, "I got to find your father." So she took it upon herself to find my real father, and we flew him in, and I met him. And so he was I wanted two things from him. I wanted to know what his, like, if anybody in this family had any genetic disorders that I was going to have to deal with.
Right.
And that's really it. That's all I wanted.
That's all you wanted to know.
But what kind of guy was he? I mean, did you look at him and go,
I don't know what kind of
what
man
my
he was.
mother
But did you
was
say to
talking
him?
about?
Did you say to him, you know, how do you live your whole life and not want to know your son?
No.
You never said that.
No.
Would you
Did
like
you
to have
have
said that?
other siblings that you didn't know about?
No. I don't. I'm sure. Yeah.
And you didn't want to know?
No.
And you gave him sort of the cold shoulder. You said,
No, I
listen,
didn't give
tell
him-
me
no.
if you got any genetic problems, get the fuck out
No,
of
well,
my house.
we flew
Here's
him
the
in,
boot.
and then I came home. I was working on the Hughley at the time, and I was getting ready to do my third HBO special. And then my wife, you know, we flew him in, and I came home from work, and he's at the fucking pool with my daughters and stuff on his lap, and my wife is just serving him, just happy that she found something.
No
And
wonder you're angry.
And I came in, I said, hey, my man. You got to get the fuck out of here. and he had to go. And my brother, right now, he came to a show one time I was doing in Memphis. And I told him, I said, if I ever see you again, I'm going to treat you like a man that I don't know.
Right.
So don't ever come around me again.
And I perfectly
they put him
understand
out.
that.
If you ain't there now.
Absolutely.
No. Now that you're a star, you're going to be hanging around. No. And,
If I was a crackhead, would you want to talk to me?
Well, in all fairness, your wife did bring him in and stuff, but the fact of the matter is...
He should have known better than to just make himself at
So
home.
do you think most of your anger, not only was your mother sitting and wondering if you were acting like him and this and that, but most of your anger is because this man abandoned you?
I never really put. Now it's the turn of Dr. No, I think I'm angry about a lot of. I think I'm angry about, and the thing that is so amazing to me is that what I was angry about now, I'm not angry about then. What I'm angry about now is that I have a tremendous sense
DL
of
opens
guilt.
up.
DL knows.
I have a tremendous sense of guilt.
Sense of guilt about what?
No, I really do. I think that a lot of when you see a lot of black performers, you'll see that they have, I think, what's called survivor's guilt, where they believe why did it happen to them and not somebody else? Because there was so many people that were so much more talented than me and so much brighter and so much. Why did I get it and they didn't? So you feel bad about it.
Is that true, though? You really think there was a lot of people more talented than you?
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about? In your neighborhood? Or when you Really?
Yeah, I do.
You
Like
feel
funnier
guilty
than
over
you.
being successful. It's almost a loser's mentality.
Yeah.
It's like almost there's something sucking you back into being a loser so that you can go back on the street and join in with everyone.
But don't you think that's you being a little modest? I mean, were they,
Nah.
you really think they were more talented and funnier?
Even now, we were doing Def Jam, and it was cats that I had known 15 years ago.
Right.
I'm the host. I come in as a young comic, and I think the only difference between me and them was that I know my limitations. Like I never believed I was talented or smart. Or anything
So you
like
worked
that.
harder.
So I just worked harder. I believe that
Any
no
guys
one
you
can
w-
physically outwork me.
Any
I
guys
believe
you were in the gang with are still in a gang?
that. Most of them are dead. So.
Most of them are dead.
Anybody else get out and do anything?
No, just
You're
you.
the only one.
Well, there are cats.
It's like
that,
being a Holocaust survivor in a sense.
well, there's a cat from Dallas who's in Dallas who was a real good friend of mine, but he's doing well. I mean, he's working and happy.
Right.
I mean, not happy, but working.
Living like a somewhat
he's just
normal
Nobody's
life.
happy.
Living a life.
Well, if you're really the only one, then that is true survivor's guilt. Absolutely.
Steve, you're on the air. Go ahead, Bayshore. Yeah, that is survivor's guilt. Yeah, you interview people who survive a Nazi concentration camp, and they say, "Gee, why me?"
Yeah.
Like there's so many other
even
people.
plane victims. You know, anybody who survives anything has that.
And so when I
syndrome.
see them angry, like my wife will just say, "You just mad all the time." Like I don't mean to get mad. Like I'm not at home going. But when I get angry when I see what I believe is going on in the world, and I watch these people who are leaders pick these petty fights that ain't gonna help them.
Right. There's a bigger
make
issue.
And they're so naive that they believe that they're really trying to help us and do so. Even if somebody said nigga tomorrow, your life wouldn't fucking change. How would that change your life?
It's very meaningless. Steve, go ahead. You're on the air in Bayshore, New York.
Hey now, Howard. How you doing?
I know.
Hey, DL, I'm not a big fan, but after this...
Well, I can't talk to you.
No, man. Listen, you are the most self-aware, self-evident guy that I've ever heard discuss. I mean, and I'm not blowing smoke. I mean, I'm a white, middle-aged guy with a family, had a great background, but you just sort of described and encapsulated the whole black experience. I mean, it's amazing, and it's a little depressing.
Well, it sounds like he won you. Sounds like you are. It's kind of depressing being a black man.
Now you know why they're so pissed off, right?
I just have one question.
Yeah.
Sure.
How big's your cock?
Well, that's the key.
Come on, man.
Hey,
come on now.
That's fun.
Craig, you're on the air in Philadelphia. Go ahead.
And he's got an 11-inch cock.
Let's go to.
Membership has its privileges, goddamn.
Craig, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, DL, man. Howard, I've been listening to you for over 20 years since you came to Philly. This is one of the greatest frigging interviews you've ever done, man. And DL, you're the most honest, upfront guy, and you're just laying it out there. That's what makes your comedy so great.
I'll tell you the truth. Not unlike the last caller, I didn't know a lot of DL's work, and then I started to look into what he's doing and the kind of comedy he's putting out there. And he's a very, very intelligent man and a very funny man. And I really do mean that. And I do appreciate the honest interview you're giving us.
It's so pure, man. It's so pure and honest. It just makes it. He has that kind of. He mentioned Carlin, and Chris Rock and all. It's just having the balls to lay it out. And if you dig it, fine. If you don't, fuck off. He's telling the truth because he sees it.
He's a good man and a funny man. And listen,
but you got to be funny.
If you want to go see him live, and I do recommend it because there are a couple of comedians out there. You never know how long they're going to stay with this stand-up comedy and this and that. And if you get a shot to see them in their prime when they're really happening, this is a guy you should go see. His national comedy tour kicks off in October, and if you got to get the dates, myspace.com/DL Hughley, and I think you'll have a great night. And also check out the HBO special, and the Unapologetic DVD goes on sale September 25th. Go ahead, Eric in Louisville.
Hey, Howard, how's it going?
All right.
Hey, DL.
Hey, man.
Tell you what, man, I can't wait to see you in Louisville, man. I know you're coming down here next month, and I actually got to see Dave Chappelle when he was here last time. And, Howard, I talked to you probably about 3-4 years ago about this, but, man, he got heckled off the stage, man. Don't let that happen, man, because I felt like I was robbed down here.
Chappelle got
heckled off the stage?
Yeah, he got heckled off the stage. I called you about 3-4 years ago.
Well, that's a shame because Dave's been at it a long time, and I used to go see Dave.
Well, I think more than heckling him, it was they so into his character. I'm rich, bitch, that they'll be drunk.
Yelling out catchphrases.
Right. That's the tough kid.
No, but I've seen some of DL's stuff, and I don't think hecklers are going to fuck with him.
No.
I think he'll handle himself.
A man claiming to be a real father is on the air. Let me see if it's true. Go ahead, DL's father.
I had to take myself. So.
Yeah. Now, what do you want to say to DL? Why did you leave DL?
I got to do my best.
What?
I want my opportunity to get into the level.
All right. Now, when you went to DL's house, what was that like?
Me and my wife come back home.
I see. All right. Well, all right. Thank you for that call.
Whatever.
I didn't know your father was Japanese.
For a minute there, I was listening. Is that motherfucker? See, I'm going to have to talk to this son.
He is saying, what is that you want to say?
No, I went on gang. We had jobs and whatnot.
Right, okay.
Well, that's fair enough, sir. But DL still don't want to hear from you. You can get the fuck out of his house. All right, thank you. Jay, go ahead.
Well, DL, I wanted to ask, you seem to be prolific in terms of the amount of material you can come up with, too, because you burn out a lot of material.
Yeah, but I thank God for OJ and Larry Craig.
As long as that shit's in the news.
There's always something.
Well, yeah.
Jay, go ahead. One last comment in Phoenix, Arizona. Go ahead.
Hey, DL, I saw you a couple of years ago at the Tempe Improv.
Yeah.
You were funnier than shit.
Thank you, man.
The only problem is me and a couple of my buddies went, and we were the only white guys there.
Well,
bring a few more.
Bring some white people with you.
Bring a few more.
Hey, everybody, if you sit next to a white person right now, tell them to come on out.
Yeah. Don't be afraid. Nothing's going to happen.
Right. Tell your friends.
And nothing happened to you.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
tell your friends.
It was all safe, and we didn't get beat up or nothing.
See, no problem. DL,
tell everybody that was a good experience. Yeah.
DL, thank you. And by the way, man. DL will also headline a show at the New York Comedy Festival on November 10th at Town Hall in Manhattan. For tickets, go to New York NYComedyFestival.com, NYComedyFestival.com. Unapologetic, a great accomplishment for you.
Thank you, man.
This Saturday night, 10 o'clock on HBO. Check it out. And DL, great seeing you.
Thank you, man. Good seeing you, too.
Yeah, and we'll be back again anytime.
Thank you, man.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
DL, that was really good, man.
Thank you, man.
You guys did a pretty thorough interview.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, I was just here to sell a DVD.
And all of a sudden you've talked about
my whole life.
A whole spectrum of topics and everything.
What's
like
up,
that.
G? How you doing, man? Excellent.
Some comedians go in there, DL, and they're not sure whether they should tell a joke or how to really rap with Howard. How did you get so comfortable so quickly?
Well, I think I'm just telling the truth. I don't know if I was comfortable, but you just tell the truth.
It just came across as though you and Howard had been, longtime friends or something like that.
Well, you know what? I think that when he's an honest cat, I try to be an honest cat, so it kind of works out from there.
Similar-minded people just being able to relate and stuff like that.
I think.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate that.
Good luck with your DVD, man.
Thank you very much.
See my buddy Howard Stern. We're here to talk about everything, and maybe about my new CD, Classic Songs My Way. We'll just see how the language flows, whether it's a benefit or not. But it's good to be here again.
Excellent. Last time you guys got along very well, so it should be another good appearance today.
Who knows? You have no expectations in life, but the vibe between us has always been very good. We'll see how it goes.
All right, we'll see you inside, Mr. Anka.
Thank you.
Paul Anka is a guy. Do you know this guy's had 38 top or number one songs on the charts?
Which is it? Top 10 hits or number one
Paul
songs?
Anka had 38.
Hi there.
38 top 40 songs.
All right.
Paul, what was it like in the old days? You know, back when when the Copa was really happening.
And Henry Hill would be up front.
And Henry Hill would be up front. All these mob guys.
Well,
you know.
Friday night, you had all the girlfriends, right? With the same guys. And then you'd see the same guys with the wives on Saturday night. And they look so miserable.
And if you fucked up and said, oh, hey, great, I saw you here last night.
You fucked up.
You fucked up. You're dead.
No, I'll never forget one night I was in there, right? I was a kid, and I go in, and I'm watching Sammy Davis Jr., who was a buddy and, I admired. So Sammy's up there singing, and he got the spot on him, and he goes, sometimes I feel like a motherless child. And 3 tables over, they had round tables. There were 2 cats there, and one guy goes, and you look like one. Now the lights go out, you heard... The guys took him out. There was another table and a couple sitting there within 1 minute.
Wow.
That fast.
Wow.
So you don't heckle.
What?
Yeah, you don't heckle.
You don't mess up the show.
You don't heckle. You schmeckle. You're out of there.
Do you miss those days?
Do I miss them? No, they were like an education for me. But, I'm a guy thinking today and tomorrow. I only miss them in terms of the kind of world that it was.
Is life better for you now? Is life better for you now?
Oh, absolutely.
You're an accomplished man. You've done it all in the music business. Blah 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 blah.
Much so. I like the fact that it was a different kind of place to learn in, and you could fail and find out what you were about. Today,
there's no place like that.
No place you can fail in.
Yeah,
I feel for these young kids.
I hear. Yeah, it's hard to make it in the music business. You got to go on American Idol now, right?
That's right.
It's tough. You watch that show?
Yeah, I've been on it a couple of times. I just did Canadian Idol. I mean, it's great. You see an eclectic array of music now and then, and it's okay.
You wrote 38 top 40 songs?
Uh-huh.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
That's an unbelievable accomplishment, huh?
Thank you.
I mean, really is.
Yeah, well, 50 years,
songs.
you got to, if you're around 50 years, ultimately the odds are with you that you'll do that.
There's a lot of dudes who have been around 50 years.
Yeah, who else can say that?
I don't know.
That's not easy.
Yeah, but it was, it's gone by so quickly. The last time I was with you, I got a lot of calls about doing a book.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a book for St. Martin's.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm writing it.
You're
going
to write everything down there? You're going to write about when Johnny got pushed down the steps?
Oh, that's in for sure.
Last time Paul was on, it was unbelievable. He told us stuff. First of all, he told us he saw Frank Sinatra naked, and then he had a big dick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a lie.
I know.
Yeah, but
that's a good
I
story.
just don't remember that.
Next to Milton Berle.
Don't stay with me.
No kidding.
How?
Milton Berle.
Well, compared to Milton Berle, what was he like? I mean, like he was like half of Milton, or what?
Milton Berle was about 4 inches longer, and Guy Marks. Those were the 2 guys.
Wow.
Did you really see Milton Berle's penis?
Yeah, oh yeah.
How do you see that?
Well, you're in the steam room. There's nowhere else to hang. After the shows, you all went into the steam room. And you had Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy. We all had our own robes. You'd eat in there after the show. You were there till 5 in the morning. Jay Sebring would come in, give us all haircuts. That was the hang.
Why did everyone hang in the steam room, though?
That was it, because that's where the fun was.
Were there
but
chicks
you're all
in there?
naked?
Oh, yeah. They were
together?
Of course.
Yeah. And there were chicks in there?
Yeah, they would come in now and then. Absolutely.
Would you be embarrassed for the other guys to see your penis if it wasn't as big as Frank's? Or
and Sammy was nothing to speak
Well, I
of?
wasn't embarrassed.
You got a nice-sized penis?
I hung in there, excuse the expression.
Were there guys in there, were there famous guys who'd walk in and hang with you guys in the steam room, and afterwards you guys go, hey, that guy's a needle dick? Were there guys like that?
Yeah, there were a couple of pathetics.
Who were the pathetics?
Those I don't remember.
But guys will look. I mean, you do make a comment, right?
Yeah,
here
well, I
and there.
remember the 3 I told you. Frank was hung.
Frank was a big guy.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
But Sammy Davis Jr., he had nothing to impress you?
No, Sammy was all right. I mean, I don't know the detail. These aren't the kind of things I reminisce about.
Sammy held his own.
Until I come on this show. Well, he held it now and then. It depended.
Sammy was hung for a Jewish guy, right?
No.
So you guys would hang out in the steam room, and there were broads in the steam room, right?
Yeah, Frank would have girls come in every now and then. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Now, were acts being performed? Was this like a wild sex scene in there?
There were little rooms and massage rooms and what have you. And then, listen, I wasn't there all the time, obviously. But, it was notorious because it was
So let me get it straight, though. You're sitting in the steam room.
Yeah.
Then the broads come in.
Later.
You're right. You guys are all sitting around. You're talking showbiz and bullshitting. All of a sudden, a couple girls come in.
Right.
They're nude, too, in the steam room. You guys are nude. The girls are nude. And then you guys get hard-ons, though, but you don't want to get a hard-on in front of Frank.
Well,
and
I never got in any of that scene with Sinatra and those guys. You know, they would come in and they'd disappear. I mean, you got to remember, there's a lot of other rooms or what have you.
Right.
So that was never my thing. That were the gangbang is going on with Frank.
No, not gangbang.
Were there gangbangs with Frank?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Listen, you did what Frank told you. You know, Frank was the guy. If he said, "Let's go to dinner," you brought your passport. You never knew what was going on with him.
Yeah.
Was that nervous? Did that kind of just make you feel? I mean, you're a man who's accomplished a lot in your life. I mean, why is everyone bowing to Frank?
Why is it Frank?
Well, no,
is
you
the
have
guy?
to remember.
Yeah.
I was much younger.
Yeah.
I was much younger. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you have to remember that rock music, pop music was in its infancy stage back then.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So all you had to emulate and look at were these guys. Whether it was Darren and I, we'd look up to these guys called the Rat Pack. There was nothing else that existed.
They
Vegas,
were the scene.
That was the thing.
Right.
So when you got around them, I mean, you felt that aura. He was the guy because the way that this guy sang and what he represented was intimidating. I mean, you have to think that he was the only guy that got up and stood in front of a swing orchestra. Everyone else came second. He knew how to do it.
But he abused his power. I mean, sometimes he would be downright nasty to you dudes.
Well, a lot of people do. He was never like that with me.
No,
he did it
people.
to Sammy. He did to other people. But he was a man's man, and if he liked you and he was your friend.
But why did Sammy put up with the bullshit? I mean, Sammy was an accomplished guy.
You know, it's Sammy. He protected Sammy. Let me tell you something. He stood by everything that Sammy fought for, and this guy came in.
But how could he be cruel to Sammy? Sammy, what, black jokes and stuff?
When Frank started drinking, and if you didn't go his way on certain things, he became mean. You know, that was.
But it's weird. He always stood up for civil rights and all that stuff. But was he calling Sammy the N-word and all that kind of stuff?
No,
Never.
no. I mean, Sammy's name on the robe was what the hell was Sammy's? I was the kid, the day Smokey the Bear.
Sammy was Smokey the Bear?
Smokey the
Well,
Bear.
that's not an insult.
No, of course it isn't. But I've never heard him insult Sammy in any way like that.
It was more personal. It was man to man as opposed to
Frank was a
being
good
racial.
guy. He was a stand-up
See, I
guy.
think you got a good book in you, that Johnny Carson story where the mob threw him down the
Well,
steps.
you know, you threw me in. Yeah, that was just a quickie. I was listening to you outside, and I thought of a story when I heard the porno stuff. I was working the Fountain Blue, and the guys were involved in a way, but they had a guy, you may remember this. Remember Ben Novak? Does that name ring a bell?
No.
Benny Novak was a guy that ran the Fountain Blue when Miami was the thing, okay?
Right.
But he'd always come around and be a pain in the ass when he wanted to get involved because, you know, the girls were coming around and screaming. He wanted to hang with us, but he was kind of like a nebbish kind of guy.
Right.
But he was the boss of the hotel.
So you let him hang with you?
No, but we didn't want him to hang. So he always wanted in on the action. But ultimately, what would happen when you'd play there for about $25,000 a week, he'd charge you $50,000 for food. So we all got real pissed off at this guy.
Right.
So finally, one day I said, you know, we got to do something to him because I believe that humor is the final refuge of sanity.
That's right.
So I got this porno tape on an old tape machine and I put it in a bedroom. And I had a couple of guys who were shills. I said, Ben, come on up. We've got some great action. I know you want to get into this. He said, yeah, I'm coming right up. You know. Now, Ben would travel with a little Moroccan guy named Boo, who was about 4'8", and a dog, because Ben couldn't hear. He had like a hearing aid all the time. And he ran the joint. So I said, Ben, get in here. So he comes into the room. You hear the porno screaming in the other room. And I said, take your clothes off because when it's finished, you're in next. He sits down. Now he's got his clothes off. He's holding the hearing aid. The damn dog is doing what he's told, and Boo is kissing his ass because he works for him from Morocco. So they're sitting in the chair, and you can hear in the next room, oh, whip me. Now Ben's getting excited.
Oh, no.
He's got a hard
Now I got the shill. I said, the shill runs out of the room. Oh, that was great. I said, Ben, you're next. He runs in.
Yeah.
The dog after him and Boo. And there was the tape machine.
So you guys were always screwing with each other.
Yeah.
You love that.
Oh, yeah, I love that. I love pranks. Yeah.
But
a lot of my book will be a lot of pranks.
You're going to talk about when Frank Sinatra got his teeth knocked out by that guy?
I was there.
You were there.
I told you this
Who would knock out Frank Sinatra's teeth, though? That's crazy.
Carl Cohen.
He did it.
He must have been connected or something.
You have to realize that when the transition went from the guys that ran the place to Howard Hughes, it became very corporate.
Mm-hmm.
And Cohen was a wonderful man. I mean, this guy was the salt of the earth. I never saw him raise his voice, and he was always there for me. You shook his hand, etc. When Frank started to get uppity because they wouldn't give him chips to play, he called up Jimmy Blue Eyes, who was the connection guy in New York. And Jimmy Blue Eyes said, Frank, you got to calm down. It's a different scene. You know, don't get excited. We'll work it out.
Right.
Well, Frank didn't, and he drank a lot. So we're sitting in the lounge, as I think I told you last time. And he then got up on the blackjack table, and he started saying, I made this fucking place, and it'll be sand when I'm done with it. Well, they called Carl, and at 1-ish in the morning, he comes over in a robe because all the guys lived in the little places. And he was over in the coffee shop, and Jilly Rizzo, who had Jilly's here.
Who was Frank Sinatra's guy.
Bodyguard friend, and a good guy. And he said, come on, kid, we're going to take Frank over. Carl wants to see him. So we walked from the casino over into the coffee shop, and Carl,
I like that it's always a bunch of guys. It's never like one guy. It's always
It's always a hang. A lot of guys.
Right.
So we walk in. There's three of us. Carl is sitting over at a round table with a robe and a pot of coffee at 1 in the morning, and Frank walks in blasted, and he goes over to the table, and Carl says, Frank, we can't do this. You're taking the chips. You're not giving back the money. We can't. Blah, 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 blah. Sinatra looks at him and said, you fat Jew bastard, and he picks up the tablecloth and spills the coffee over Carl.
Hot coffee.
Carl gets up and hits him right in the mouth, and the chiclets go flying all over the floor.
Wow.
So they bring in a jet, and they put him on the plane, and they send him back to, I think, Epstein or one of the guys. They fixed his teeth. We never went back to the Sands. We went to Caesars.
And Frank didn't call any of his friends and say, hey, take care of this guy and make sure that he gets
No. There was a lot of people that were happy it happened.
Because he was out of control.
They applauded Carl for it, and they warned him, don't you even try to do anything to Carl Cohen.
Wow. And the fact of the matter is that Frank Sinatra never returned to work for Carl Cohen again.
We went to Caesars.
All of you had to go.
Well, we didn't have to go.
But
Frank chose
to go.
Yeah,
right.
I was there when Sandy Waterman pulled a gun on him at Caesars.
Really?
Oh, yeah, right in the middle of the casino.
Well, he must have been out of control, Frank.
Well,
I mean,
when he drank,
nuts,
like anybody that drank, he had his
manly.
moments. He was very much a man.
But it's fun, right?
I'll tell you a story about Caesars you may enjoy. I was working at the Sands, and a guy named Nate Jacobson, who was in the insurance business, they built Caesars Palace. There are two guys, Jerry Zarowitz and a guy from Circus and this Nate Jacobson. And they would call me and say, we want to give you 5% of Caesars if you'll open the place. And the guys I were working for over at the Sands, they would keep saying to me, you'll never see a high-rise in Vegas. Nobody wants to go up an elevator. And plus, if you got a gaming license, you know, the government started looking at you, and I didn't want to get in any of that.
They would have given you 5%?
5% of Caesars.
Oh, my God.
You turned this down?
Yeah, but now I go, here's the punch. I turn it down and I go to Italy because I'd started living there earlier than that, and I had a whole career over there singing in Italian. And this Nate Jacobson comes over with a decorator, and we're in a limousine, and he's trying to convince me in Rome why I should take this deal. Now, we're driving through Rome. He's got this decorator builder with the plans for Caesar's Palace, and we're driving through Rome, and I'm saying no. And he's looking around to the decorator designer, and he says to him, I want 8 of those statues with heads. I want 5 of them with legs. 9 of those with arms. I mean, they're rewriting history.
Right. It's unbelievable. Do you have nightmares that you turned down 5% of a hotel in Vegas?
That's a real
And I guess you turned it down because you didn't want you wanted to do what Frank did, right? I mean, you didn't want to like branch out on your own.
No, they were at
Well, he was
Caesars.
already a part.
I can't believe you didn't do it. If Frank did it, why didn't you do it?
You know, Howard, in those days, you were either on that side or this side. I did not want to have the government come in, look at this. They looked under your toenails.
Right.
Did you have
clean.
stuff that...
Right, you're right.
Wait a minute.
He didn't want to be in business.
I didn't want to be in the gaming business. Not then. Now you can be.
Right. No, I understand now. You're right. Did you ever have to give up a girl to Frank? Did you ever meet a hot chick and you're there and you're like, and Frank
Or did you
sees
wait
her?
for Frank to select?
No, but wait. Here's my question.
Yeah.
You're there in the room, Frank, blah, blah, blah. You see a chick, you're hitting it off with her. Frank says, hey, Sonny boy.
Right.
That's my broad.
Well, you knew that anyway.
You did.
Yeah.
But
what would happen? No, I never laid anybody off on Frank. If you were just hanging in the group, and let's say there was 30 and there was a party after, just to be in that room, everybody made out well.
Right.
You know,
right.
Everybody.
But you let Frank choose first.
Absolutely.
See, that's the thing. He's the king.
No.
He gets the first pick, huh?
It's respect.
Hey, by the way,
wait a minute. You must have made love to some famous women.
Oh, yeah, you got to put that in the book.
Well, those that I can,
Who do you got? Who you got? Who you coming clean on?
I'm not a talker.
Come on.
Come on.
No,
Who's the best one you ever got?
I'm a gentleman.
Which one? What's the best you ever had?
I'm waiting for the book.
Who's the most? Just give me. Who's the most famous you ever had?
The most.
Marilyn Monroe?
No.
Never banged her?
No.
Linda Ronstadt?
Didn't want
Linda Ronstadt. You go from Maryland to Linda Ronstadt?
Zazu Pitts.
Did you have Zazu Pitts? Who'd you have? Come on.
In the book.
Give me a name.
In the book.
Give me one
Come
goddamn
on.
name.
Tell us
Make some
somebody
news
you
here
dated.
today.
I ain't
Somebody.
doing it.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh,
Whoopi,
stop.
I'm
Mr.
seeing
Anchor.
Whoopi on Thursday.
Are you doing The View?
I'm doing The View, and I'm doing Whoopi on Thursday.
Her radio show you're going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to sit and talk to her, and hopefully she'll have something
You're
to say.
going to tell her the names and not us?
No, I would. You guys first all the time.
You ever do a black chick?
What?
You ever do a black chick?
I ain't talking.
What are you talking about?
It's all
what
in
do
the
you mean?
book. I'm saving it all for the
Don't
book.
be like that.
I can't believe you stole
All in
us.
the book.
This is bullshit.
The answer is yes.
It is
in
yes.
the book.
All right, I want to read that.
In the book.
Lola Valana.
So,
Oh, I know Lola. She was Sammy's girl. Yeah.
first of all, Sammy did her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure.
So you couldn't go there. Like if Sammy's doing her, you can't.
That
do
was
it.
Sammy's girl.
Was there a hierarchy? Like you didn't mess with the top guys, girls? Like Sammy, Dean?
Well, it's a rule of life anyway.
Yeah,
you
but
don't
I
do
mean,
that
you
to your
know.
friends.
You don't do that to
what's
your
the matter
friends.
with you?
I'm sorry, I don't know the code of men.
Yeah, well, you know what? You better learn it. You've been hanging around with enough men.
Get with it, dame.
Damey. Hey, so wait a second. Congratulations are in order. Now, the last time I saw you, you were divorced.
Right.
With
I'm divorced a while.
No. Yeah. With no prenup. And you got wiped out pretty good. I figured out that you
They couldn't get wiped out.
This man wrote the Tonight Show theme, and we figured out it made about $1.6 million for him, just the Tonight Show theme alone. And we were trying to figure out how much the wife got.
That's $1.6 million. How often? That's like a yearly income from the Tonight Show theme or something.
No. That's
well, I split it with Johnny. You got to remember this.
That's a bullshit fucking thing. I still am angry.
Yeah,
about
I remember.
That.
I heard you. Well, you got to understand. First of all, when you're a kid. And you got another guy like Skitch Henderson who wants you off the show, and you're a writer. I'd rather have a piece of something than nothing.
No, I understand.
He didn't muscle me for it.
Johnny should have done the right thing. Okay, in the beginning, whatever.
Yeah.
But later on, come on. Even in his will, he should have said, this song is Paul Anka's
But
song.
he had to make more than $1.6 million just from the just
Paul
because it was used
Anka,
every night.
Paul Anka wrote the Tonight Show theme. He gave Johnny half the writing credit. Johnny was making enough money. He didn't need half the writing credit. It was wrong, and I still say
he didn't
to
write
this
a
day.
line.
That's it. So,
that goes on in our business. That's okay. I like sharing it. Hey, money's like manure. You got to spread it around.
Hey, Bill, you're on the air with the great Paul Anka.
So how many of the 38 songs did the wife get?
There's 3 songs left. But wait, but what I was going to say is, Bill, before I let you go.
Yeah.
So I hear you got married again.
No, I'm not married.
You're not?
No.
But you had a baby?
I have a baby boy.
Is that what happened?
That's what happened.
But the broad was married, who you had the baby with.
No, she was coming out of a bad marriage and divorcing,
Right.
and then we've had the child, and he's 2 years old, and she's my woman, and we may get married.
Oh yeah, young broad.
Yeah, she's outside. If you want to
She
know.
was capable of having a baby.
She
I
already
saw
has
a good look.
child.
I saw a good-looking woman in the green room.
She
She was
has,
your physical trainer.
She was my trainer, and
Look at
she's
you. You moved right in on that, huh?
35, and she had a child with another marriage that unfortunately didn't work out, and she was moving on in her life, and very respectfully, that was it. So we hooked up, we had a child together, and we've been together.
But her husband was giving you crap, saying you stole her away, right?
Well, what are they going to say? Nothing to do with it. I mean, there's more to it in terms of what happened in the marriage that's on paper that had nothing to do with her.
These are some of those claims that they just make. Yeah,
they all get hairy. The main thing is she did the right thing. It was not working out for her, and on she went.
So you get? What do you have? A gym in your house?
A small gym.
So she comes over, she trains you.
Yeah, she trains me.
Look at you.
Well, and went on the road.
How do you work into?
She took her on the road.
Well, I take trainers on the road to work out. Yeah.
Well, wait a second.
I work out.
So this is some attractive woman, I would imagine, if she's with Paul Anka.
You want to say hello to her?
Let me take a look at her.
Anna, come on in.
Anna, come on
bring
in.
Anna and say hello. Howard wants
Let me see this, Anna.
And Anna's leaving right after. There's no lift up your dress and do
She
your...
won't take her top off or anything?
No. This is a lady.
No
This is a
Sibian
lady.
ride,
Wait,
nothing.
Where is she? Say hello to Anna. There's Anna.
What is your name? Alana?
Anna.
Oh, yeah. Anna, how you doing, baby? I mean, Mrs. Anka, or whatever.
Watch it, Howard.
Don't take off your top.
Okay.
You are a very attractive woman. You know that, right?
Try to.
Yeah. Oh, and you're foreign, too.
Swedish.
I am.
Swedish. You were born in Sweden.
Yeah.
And you are blonde and beautiful.
Maybe.
Yeah. And you
She wrote a book, Howard. She's going to be on your show. She's got a book coming out.
Okay, but let me understand something.
Sure.
So Paul Anka is one of your clients, right?
Yeah.
You come over to the gym, the personal gym, and you're in the house and you train.
Yeah.
So what, you start putting the moves on you?
Yeah, the first time we saw, we just fell on the floor and said, "This is it. Let's do it."
No kidding. First training session.
Yeah.
That was the training?
It was love at first sight.
You mean to tell me you go over first? Look who he's hiring to train him.
I know. He needs an incentive to work out.
I got a guy training me.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. So Paul.
Now be
Mr.
careful.
Anka.
You got to tell the truth. You don't want to start making stuff up with him.
So you get in the gym.
Yeah.
And he's hiring you to train you. And obviously he takes one look at you and he's interested. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
And then what does he say to you? He says, "Come on, baby, this is a little more than a training session, right?"
No, it wasn't like that.
What did you say?
No, I think it
What's
was
he
like
say to you?
The third
Yeah,
visit.
actually, he did. He said, "Baby, I need you." And I said, "You know what? I'm going on vacation to Sweden, so let me think about it."
Oh, so you didn't do it right there on the floor.
You went away. You ran away.
Right. So you go back to Sweden and
I
you
have my
say,
vacation, and he calls me every day. He said, "Are you coming back?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am coming back." And we met, and that was it.
now it could be annoying, like you're trying to train the guy and he's busy, he's getting aroused.
Oh, no,
right?
no, we took care of business.
Yeah, but it was the stretching, and it was very...
stretching.
Oh, the stretching. Oh.
Was he aroused when you stretched him? I would be aroused working
yeah.
on it. Yeah, he was.
Putting
He
you
got
on
aroused.
now.
What do you mean putting you on? Were you aroused?
No, we were working. We worked that very seriously. Yeah, it wasn't like ho ho hum.
So how long before you guys start doing it? You know, in other words, you didn't go out on a date. You did it right there in the gym?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what to believe here.
In the gym. What, on one of the machines? Or
the machines. Which one?
Put him on line to line.
Where did Mr. Anka take you?
The yoga mat.
The yoga mat. Look at you.
That's comfortable.
And there were no other people in the gym, I take it, because it's a private gym, right? It's embarrassing to make love on a yoga mat.
The cook walked in.
Listen, remember me in the steam room with Frank Sinatra?
Right.
Nothing is embarrassing.
Well, you are some catch.
Thank you.
No question about it. Now you got a kid with this man, and you're going to get married, you two, or what?
A boy. We have a nice, lovely boy named Ethan.
Now, what is the age spread on your kids? What's your oldest kid? And
Well, for my previous marriage, my oldest is around 41. My youngest is around 28. and I have a young one that's 2 that I'm sharing diapers with. That's not true.
Wait a second. Can I ask you something? Though?
Yeah, like you won't. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you Be honest now.
Am I what?
Are you actively involved in raising the kid? I mean, you're at a point in your life. What? You're at a point in your life. You got to be a little exhausted.
Well, of course, it's another chapter. But I'm so into this kid that I am active.
Yeah.
She'll tell you. I'm very involved with him.
Really?
Tell him.
Every day.
Yeah,
what does he do?
They jump in the bed in the morning with us, and they have their formula, and we cuddle and watch TV, and they're with us all day long. And at night, he takes a shower with the kids. And
you shower with the kids?
Well,
yeah,
my little boy
baths
comes in, and we bathe him, and we shower. We go for walks. We go to horses.
You're
we
nude
ride
with the
horses.
kid showering?
No, T-shirt and underwear.
All right.
Well, when her little girl's there, but with my boy, I can do whatever I want.
With the 41-year-old too, you're showering?
Yeah, he gets all the kids
No, the
in
other
there.
kids are gone already.
The other kids are out. All right.
You think I let my
Now, did
commune
you
going
have
on
other
here?
celebrity clients that trained with you when you were?
Yeah, a lot of them.
And did a lot of them come on to you?
Yeah, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
it was not what I wanted to do, and I keep my work and private life separate.
I mean,
Except in this case.
In this
But
case, you
Paul
seem
was
to break.
different.
He was different.
Yeah.
So you had celebrity clients, and who were the celebrities that hit on you that were trying to get in your pants?
Most of them.
All of them.
Are you not going to give us any names?
No, she's not going to give you any.
Can I be honest with you? I would hit on you myself if you were training.
You'd hit on a snake if they held
You're
it.
goddamn right I would. I mean, it's kind of hard. What, would you come over in a leotard to Mr. Anka's house?
Sweatsuit.
Sweatsuit,
Some
yeah.
top
well.
and some tight pants. So.
But in
Paul,
a
be
drape,
honest,
she
really,
looks
Paul.
good.
Honestly, how do you make that move from?
How can I not be
No, but I mean, how do you make the move from like, okay, here's a woman in your
From
home, she's
client
working.
to-
How does one get into the pants of their personal trainer? That should be.
Well, why does it matter? You got 3 guys already, big movie stars that hit on 3 waitresses. You
Right.
got George Clooney,
right?
Mark Damon. They're people. It has nothing to do with their occupation is.
How did you make the move
we're
from
asking about you.
personal trainer
the point
to
is
lover?
you meet someone. Yeah. All of us walk through life, and you never know at any moment. You see somebody that you're attracted to.
Yes.
She walked in as a human being first, and I was attracted to her.
How do you say to her, I'm attracted to you?
Yeah, do you wait? Do you say it the first moment she walks in? Or?
No, of course not. No, I think
cool, right?
I think everybody kind of feels a vibe, and I think in time, whether it's after whatever, all in the right way, you communicate to someone, and if the attraction is there both ways, you know what it is. I'm not going to teach you guys what it is.
Mr. Anka, I don't mean any offense, but would you stretch me now? I mean, if you don't mind.
She can stretch you. She can stretch you.
But you're not doing that anymore. You're out of the business, I would take it, now that you're Mrs. Paul Anka. Well, almost Mrs. Paul Anka. And are you putting pressure on him to marry you?
No.
Right. Now, I take it when you two became lovers, no rubbers were involved. That's how the baby was born, right?
You planned this, or was this...
Did you pull out, Mr. Anka? Or did you...
He did, but I miscounted, and that's what happened.
She's not a great mathematician.
Oh, look at you.
This happens.
So I tell you, that's amazing. Well, that's very good. Will you get married again, Mr. Anka, or is it that you lost too much money?
Or will you do the prenup?
No, I would get married. Absolutely.
You do a prenup, though, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Anna, she understands that. Yeah.
Yes. Anna, you understand that?
Yeah, only if there's a couple of million involved.
Smart girl. Well, a pleasure to meet you.
Same. Thank you so much.
Lovely. Beautiful. Next time, please wear a dress.
I will.
All right. Well, you are one lucky man, aren't you?
Yes.
Life's been good to you.
Now, did you didn't think a kid was coming along at this time in your life, did you?
No.
See, it's a surprise, Howard.
Oh, look at him. Look at the expression on his face. He's very surprised.
That's good. With a personal trainer, they get right back into shape.
Oh, yeah, look at her.
That's a beautiful girl. I mean,
whip themselves back
She's a lovely girl. Very good girl. But once you have the child, and you know what, I don't know. Do you have children?
No.
Yeah, it's...
You wearing rubbers now?
You look at that child. You look at that child, and that's it. It's your whole life.
Yes, are you wearing rubbers now?
At this very moment?
No,
I have boots on with a rubber sole, as you can see.
No, but I mean, are you taking some sort of precaution to? No, you don't care.
No, I had a vasectomy.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
When did you do that?
After this one?
After I had the child.
Okay.
Well, how is it? Because Howard
what do they do?
is thinking about it.
Yeah, I want to do it. I'm thinking of getting married. I'm getting married. I'm engaged.
Well, yeah, but you got second thoughts, I hear. You're getting
No.
Oh, that's all bullshit.
No, I want to get married.
Yeah, well, you should. She seems like a very nice girl.
She's a great girl. I want a vasectomy. I'm afraid. Do you still get as much? Is there still as much ejaculate?
It's a non-event. You feel nothing.
Your balls are injected?
Nothing to it. I was out cold. He could do what he wants till I wake up. I was out cold, okay?
Yeah.
Nothing, a non-event, and everything else works.
And you wake up and no pain?
Nothing. I'm telling you, I wish it's like better than a dentist.
How long before you're back in commission?
Yeah.
5 days.
5 days back in the saddle.
Yeah.
Please, if I'm getting too personal, you can stop. The amount of ejaculation is just as much, or there's less?
I'm not that definitive in the detail.
Right,
all I
don't
know
look at it?
It works.
You feel fine?
Everything is cool.
Stuff comes out.
Everything's cool.
Wow.
Back to normal.
Look at you.
Back to normal. I would suggest you really do it.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, don't
I want
get her
that.
Otherwise, you'll be bouncing the 2-year-old. That's what's going to happen.
I don't want that. I don't want to bounce a 2-year-old.
Then listen, you got to go for it. I'm telling you, Howard, there's nothing to it. Seriously, I mean, that stuff doesn't bother me anyway. You can put me under needles, all that stuff.
Yeah.
In today's world, and where they're so advanced in medicine, we are living in the greatest time in terms of the advantages to us in terms of medicine. They know 80% of what's going on in your body. They can get stuff done. Go for it. Do it. It's nothing.
I'm going to do it.
I'll pay for it.
Thank you.
That's
what I was really
He
hitting.
doesn't want another Stern walking the earth.
Yeah, you don't want another Stern walking the earth.
Doesn't bother me.
You don't even care. But you know something? I always thought about this. When you wrote the song My Way for Frank Sinatra, he should have blown you. I mean, that is some song.
That was a great song.
That was low on my list of what I wanted from Frank Sinatra.
I did it my way.
But you wrote that. You saw him and you were inspired to write that? Was he the inspiration for the song?
He'd always joked with me about writing for him. I wasn't going to give him Lonely Boy and all that bullshit.
Right.
So, so my friend Don Costa introduced him. He became his producer. So we were down in Miami. He's doing a movie. He calls me up. He says, "Kid, come on, have dinner." I go and have dinner with him. This is like 1967. He said, "I'm quitting. I've had it." Because you'd go in his room with him. There were holes all over the wall because they were bugging him. So you have one guy on salary just putting new phones in.
Why were they bugging him? Because of mob stuff?
Mob guys. So he said, "Look, I've had it. I'm quitting, blah, blah, blah." So this really moved me because I said, Sinatra leaving, ding, ding. Came back to New York where I was living. 1 o'clock in the morning, I started writing as if Frank Sinatra were writing the lyrics. So I started metaphorically with a now, the end is near, final curtain. I finish it. I called him
How
up.
long does that take you to finish?
5 hours.
5 hours you wrote the entire song My Way?
Yeah.
Music came first or the lyrics?
Well, I had the music. It was a French melody. Which
see.
I changed the whole vibe to it, recreated the song.
And you said, hey...
I fly out to Vegas. I give him the demo record. I said, Frank, here for your last album. He listened to it. I knew they liked it. 2 months later, I get a call. He's in a studio, puts the phone up, says, kid, listen to this. And they play me My Way for the first time. I started crying. It was kind of a turning point, you know, for me as a writer, growing up.
You bet.
All of that. So I had no regrets about giving it away because he was the only guy to do it.
How old were you when you wrote that?
My late 20s.
No kidding. That's a pretty sophisticated song to write for an old guy. You know,
age group,
to be 20.
To me, it's one of the best songs ever written.
And a great performance.
Because there's only certain people who could sing it. Like, it's so self-congratulatory that Elvis, Frank, Sinatra, like, not many people can get away with it.
I tried to talk Elvis out of doing it because when I was with him in Vegas, he would always, you know, I watched that transition because we were together in the early 60s, and then all of a sudden he comes to Vegas, he still looks like that god, that great voice, and then all of a sudden with every meeting at Caesars, this guy was like expanding out of his skin, and he'd sit there and, hey, Paulie, I'm going to do that song My Way, Paulie. Elvis, you don't want to do it. It's not your no, man, it means so much to me. You know, he was so whacked out.
Right.
So finally, he does record it and does it on stage, and then I got it. It meant so much to him because of what he was going through, and we couldn't pull him out of it. He was just on that slope.
So you knew Elvis too?
Yeah, he knows them all. So when Sinatra records his thing and he holds it up on the phone so you can hear it, you start to cry. You're like, oh my God, this is great.
Yeah.
Do you know right away this is going to be not only a hit, but
a signature?
You know it's special. Howard, none of us in the business, you know, there's those few times when you really sense a smash. You know it.
You know it.
You know it, but there's a lot of times where you do something professionally and you